89 tackles for the match.
It was a tackling clinic last week.
Yeah, hey guys, welcome to the live stream. I'm just starting the stream a bit earlier today. Should be a good game. Carlton Collingwood always is. Yeah, should be an interesting game. Hopefully the viewers can pick up soon as the game picks up as well. Yeah, it should be a good game. Collingwood had a good win over Freo, and Carlton had a good win over Sydney, so it should be pretty close. I'm a bit nervous for it too.
The skipper. I mean, he's been in unbelievable form.
We'll win.
What do you think Collingwood are going to do
though.
with him? And also, don't got to worry about this man too, Charlie Curnow, who's been outstanding.
Hopefully, we can keep Charlie Curnow to a couple of goals. I doubt it. Maybe he can.
And this man, as the number one key forward, you're always interested as to how a player that has been injured or played second fiddle with Harry Mackay in the side, how is he going to adapt to being the number one key forward? And so far,
yeah, hopefully the viewers pick up. Awesome. I know they were.
He's got an aura about him, doesn't he?
In here earlier.
We put on Charlie 2 weeks ago when Harry went out. We said, you're going to get the number one defender now. And since Harry's been out, kicked 8 goals, kicked 6 last week, so he's been unbelievable and he's got that tank to get up the ground, get back. And in saying that, he's got the support of those small forwards as well.
So let's take a look at Collingwood.
Yeah, if you just joined, good day, guys. Should be a good game. Maybe doing some videoing for my weekly vlog. I've started doing a weekly vlog. I've got a couple of clips so far. I'll take some clips of this game as well.
As he said, a cracking way to round up Sir Doug Bickle's round, isn't it? With this clash.
Here it is.
Richmond did their thing.
Here comes Collingwood. Come on. Come on, boys. We've got to get this win. We've got Melbourne next week. With Hawthorn. No, we've got Hawthorn next week. And then Melbourne. Excuse me, sorry. That mistake. Here we go. Come on, Collingwood. Come on. This is going to be such a big game.
The players actually really like each other, but that's not what we want to hear.
I don't think we're going to win. There's that Aiden Begg I see. He certainly wasn't running out before.
Really good footy, the Pies. So clearly adjusted the way they move the ball, so playing a much more attacking style. At times that's opened themselves up defensively, but at their core, because of the way
come on,
they've
boys.
coached over the past decade.
Come on. We can do it.
Really good defensive integrity still within this group. The matchup of Darcy Moore on Charlie.
Here's Mason Cox. He's survived a late injury scare against Fremantle last week.
5 and 5 under Craig McRae, and all these boys played in the win over Fremantle in Perth. It was a big road win and one which you...
I'll say when it was. We've gone completely unchanged. We just swapped the medical sub around to McCreary and put Henry in the side.
They went over, got the win in the wet. It was unbelievable. So, yeah, it's fantastic.
It's going to be a cracking game, as will this be over on Channel 504.
Essendon and Port Adelaide. I was thinking of streaming this game for now. This game will definitely get more viewers. Well, at least I hope so.
How good is this tradie body wash? So good. Tradie body wash, fresh pits and bits.
Tonight, I'll be eating veggie palmies and chippies with our
So I did schedule this for 3:10, so most people would have put their time on for 3:10, so that does make sense.
The giraffes and chihuahuas. Crikey, Paris, this is where we keep the snakes. Oh, that is so crikey.
Can't even get crikey right.
No worries, Mr. King. I understand.
I'll get your Wi-Fi sorted.
Let's get your business back
I've
online.
had a pretty relaxing day so far, seeing as a Collingwood game. I would be more stressed. And I'm guaranteeing you, I gave us no chance last week. I'm giving us no chance again. I reckon it'll be close, but I'm still giving us no chance of winning.
Crisp lettuce.
I can see in the chat that someone did tip Collingwood, so yeah. Yeah, so far, this is the only tip I've got wrong. It's the Melbourne Freo. What an upset that was
can be isolating, but a real team
for the Freo Football Club.
is the only way. their smiles.
So it's 3:10 now. This is when I was attendingly going to be doing the stream.
I'll be eating veggie
So
pies and chippies with our
we
Australian
may
Zoo
get
family.
viewers picking up soon.
The crocodiles,
The lizard.
the giraffes,
My fantasy needs a bit of a lift though. You can clearly see here I've got
crikey Paris.
literally
This
no
is where
one
we keep the snakes.
playing in the current game right now.
That is
English
so
was very good
crikey.
for handy pickup.
Can't even get crikey right.
So now we've got to get Crisp. We've got to get Hewitt. We've got to get Dacos, Cripps. We've got to also get Cameron Durden fired up for this big game.
We run it back.
Love watching the Gold Coast versus Hawthorn game last night. Got some footage of that.
One round was never going to be enough. To honour those who paved the way.
Pretty clever. He's really clever.
So we could follow. He's bang on target there. And set apart for who comes next.
McCann. Magnificent.
We are game winners.
Indigenous round. He will love that.
Game changers.
What a beautiful moment. Great hill.
Game stoppers.
Legend becomes immortal. In the night sky of the NCG. Here's Cuzzy.
I am Isaiah Pickett.
Look at the twist. Look at the turn.
Of the Nanarm people
Cuzzy.
and the Nanarm Football Club.
Jordan the Pickett. His legs taking the 30.
And the Narm Football Club just got their first defeat of the season last week.
And this is Sir Doug Nichols round on Fox Footy.
Sir Doug Nichols round. And don't we love it?
Next week I'll probably stream Collingwood versus Hawthorn as well. So back-to-back
One of the most
Collingwood, eh?
popular rounds in the AFL. So popular, it stretches over 2 weeks.
We've got
And
7
really,
minutes
you have
till
to
the
say,
game.
Indigenous
Hopefully
stars
viewers
always
can
seem to
pick
go
up
to another
soon.
level when it's
We
Sir
only
Doug
have the
Nichols round.
2
It means so much.
Yeah, and even watching that just then
viewers
by Cosy,
currently.
you know, I was getting a little bit I want to be back out there playing. I wanted to be representing my people and my family and my culture, but you know, it's great over the weekend, both weeks, to watch all the Indigenous players shine, and they did too. They played really well, so it's exciting to watch.
We know you're happy in retirement, but is it the one moment where you look and go, I wish I was still playing in the AFL?
It is. That's what I was just thinking about just then, because I'm happy retired. I don't want to play, but watching that and watching all the brothers play and do what they do best, I was like, I just want to be out there again.
And it concludes with such an
Calm
epic
Pies,
battle
yep.
at the MCG. Let's go there now for the pre-match ceremony.
And
My
I pay
Tip
homage
Boys
to
and
the sacred
Car
ground
Pies,
that
that's
we're
literally the
on.
exact same for me.
I wish to acknowledge both teams and their families. My elders
Jed
and
Anderson
any
just kicked the
other
goal for
elders
North
that
Melbourne.
are
79 plays 35. That's an absolute
And I
demolition.
acknowledge you all, and I pay my respects to your ancestors, elders, and families. It's an honour and a privilege
Okay.
to be here today with Sir Douglas Nichols
And
round.
this is called
I call him Uncle.
Craig
I grew
McRae
up
versus
with
Michael
knowing
Voss,
him
2 teammates in
and
the
visiting
three-peat
us
for
as a
Brisbane
young
Lions.
child and with my grandmother.
This is
So I have great memories that are
These
very
new
special
cultures.
to me. And he's a wonderful man and very powerful man, and has paved the way for us to be able to come here today together, united as one.
You could definitely imagine all the viewers being over.
So we need to
UCATs
respect each other and journey
are big.
together. We need to remember today we're here as family.
Quite sad though.
And we have young ones here, our future leaders. So they need to sit here in peace and listen and learn and enjoy. So please remember there are families here and we need to take care of each
Yeah,
other.
the viewers just aren't going to pick
I
up. I'm
offer you
going
my
to
hand in friendship so that we can
test
journey
something.
together. May Bunjil, my creator, surround you all and give you strength and resilience. Woman
He's only got 22 watching, so the viewers have not picked up yet.
Of the Wurundjeri people. I say Nyam Godjan, that means thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey today, and have a great day. Non-gotten.
That's the power of St Albans Hills Round, not only celebrating Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and their contribution to the game of Australian rules football, but also the education and what these rounds do in educating us all.
Yeah, it is. And I've spoken about it before on air, friends, families, just that we don't...
This is going to be big.
This is a round of educating.
My big call, I think it was, yes it was, Gavin Ability to provide for 6 goals.
We should be celebrating our culture all year long, but we can still continue to grow and still continue to learn. That's fantastic, and it gets better and better each year.
North Melbourne,
Sure does.
I think for the first time in this game, get back-to-back goals.
Collingwood, Jack
Paul
Ginnivan
Curtis.
seems destined to play in the big games, and you imagine he's itching to go right now. So only played 13 games in the AFL, but has been so entertaining. 19 goals this season. He just oozes also a sense of reliability. He's always up for it.
Big games, little games. He's happy to put himself on Front Street and be the poster boy for opposition fans. Vitriol coming his way. It started in his first game when he got the GoPro. He's very, very quickly become a cult figure.
You look back at that GoPro and think, who is that?
Who is that guy?
Attacking
Just
just
like a completely different player. And he's all... I mean, these players open themselves up for criticism and all sorts of abuse across the fence. But you've got to love the way he's gone about it, because a lot of people in that situation, they would shrink Eddie, but he doesn't. He rises to the occasion.
He must embrace it as well. He must love that when the pressure's on. Like even this, running into an open goal. To be honest, you as a captain, you're the captain of the St Kitts Football Club. I know Milne was the one where
Jack
he
Ginnivan's
loved
such
it, and
a
he
cheeky
embraced it. He
man.
got under the skin of these
No, I love
opponents
him.
and the fans as well, opposition
He's
fans
so
as well.
good.
Would you say anything to Jack as the captain of the football club, or you embrace it?
As long as they keep backing it up. If they can find a level of consistency with that sort of behaviour, but then performance stacks up, well, then let them go, because it obviously fuels them and he feeds off. And he's been a really important player for them in what is now a little bit more of a balanced forward line with Ginnivan. We know Mychek plays a really strong role leading at the footy and doing his thing. Jordan DeGoey working through the forward line as well. So he's been a solid contributor, Ginnivan.
Okay, let's talk
I
about
think I've only
the key
live
matchups,
streamed
that is Darcy
one
Moore and Charlie
Collingwood
Curnow.
game
How
so
do
far
you
this
feel?
season.
Predict this matchup to unfold this afternoon, because this is one we're going to all be watching.
Well, yeah, the last time Darcy had a big marquee matchup was against Tom Lynch, and he gave him a massive leg rope and he paid the price. So I think defensively, Darcy Moore's going to want to do what he's really good at, and that's intercept the footy, but build your game early. Square Charlie Curnow away,
I need the
keep
one.
him quiet, and then build your game from there.
Yeah, it is. And Charlie's gonna get up the ground. He's gonna use his endurance, get up, get back. And like you said, Darcy likes to come and read, but he's got to allow for that pressure up the ground so that it is a jack kick for him to come off. So it's an exciting matchup, and we're looking forward to it.
Special moment as well with all the coin tosses in the St Albans round is seeing the exchange of gifts. Ed?
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. And Jesse,
There's Nathan Friedel with his
pretty sure he's watched his dad on the
shoulder
NCG
injury.
play
He's
on
not
big
going in the
games,
end
and
because
I think this
fire.
is his first time on the G in a massive game. So Nichols round against the arch rivalry. So it's fantastic.
Look at the crowd too.
Yeah, it's good. It's building. It's building. When you get an early look and there are fans right up in the top corner of the Shane Warne stand, you know it's going to be a really big crowd, and that's what we're hopeful for.
So we touched on Paddy Cripps a little bit earlier, and we're seeing his praises.
Now you know
but what did Collingwood
how
do
nervous I
here?
get before a Collingwood game. I was nervous last time against the Suns. I guarantee you I would have been if I was streaming that yesterday. No, I'm nervous. We've got good form recently. Well, not last year, but in recent form, it's been great.
Well, then we know Pendlebury can go and do a really good job on
30 seconds to the bounce. Here we go.
I reckon it's let him and Jordan go
Come on, Collingwood.
Big balls.
That's
You
the
can
second
do it.
we want, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we want to see. Like
We've beaten 3-0. We need to get our
our
next big scalp, and why not do it right now?
And that fight, they went head to head, about 20 odd contested possession between them.
I'm sure the critics are going to go after Hawthorn this
both
week,
teams
so
just raring to go. Does the history
Could be
play
a
on your
close
mind
game.
at all as a player, knowing you're so lucky to be part of this rich history at the moment, this rivalry?
Yeah, I don't think it would play on your mind. It's just another game, but it's different
Eddie,
during the week.
we've had a word to you.
Yeah.
You're part of the media. You
Here
have
we
to talk
go.
it up.
think it does.
So, who's Jack Ginnivan starting
now?
on?
It's business time, isn't it?
Yeah, in the build-up. But once you get to now, it's business time. You're over it. It's a big game. One of the biggest
Come on,
games of the year,
Collingwood, you
so
can do it.
they need to win.
That's all I can
Come on,
All right,
guys.
here we go. First quarter from the MCG. We will see you at quarter time.
Come on. Come on.
5-5 Collingwood, 8-2 Carlton. We are underway.
Here we go. Ball into Conning Cripps. Oh my God, they're going forward already. Mark it more. Get back. Fistix, Murphy, Durden. Wrap him up, Noble. Come on, Maynard. Wrap him up. Sidey, well done. Come on, get rid of it. How? Come on, please. That's a shit kick. Is that a mark? No. I'm giving it on the full. Come on, get back. This is a really bad start. They're going fast already. Oh my God, Cripps. Adams. Get rid of it. Murphy marked this. He's dropped it. Adams. Nice work. And he may be out of trouble. Well done, Stocker. Out of bounds. Not a good start.
Plowman to my check, so they've freed up Wiedering behind the ball for Carlton.
This is going to be really, really tough. So the ball it in and DeConing just whacks it. Cripps, Chera. They look on the small early. Cripps and Chera. And so too. Oh, Stocker. Those three have already had 2 touches of the footy, I think.
They've cleared the area with their spoils, which makes it harder for the smalls. And then even when it has fallen a bit closer, the pressure.
So our defence has started better off than the Richmond game, but still we've got to be careful on high alert here, Cripps. To go with Chris, wrap him up. I reckon we're just going to come in underdogs and just lose this game normally like an underdog.
So dominant around the stoppages.
So Sammy Walsh
Everything about their game is based off
looks
that.
like Maynard's going to him. During stoppages, Chris already a flying kick, but that's a good mark. Well done. Calm it down here, boys. Calm it down. Bad ball, Wiedering, come on. Well done, my check. Here we go. Can we get something? That's a good mark. Come on. Can we fling forward? Oh, I timed the ball. It's not given. And get a bit of tie. Collingwood get the free. I don't think the Carlton fans are going to be happy with that. They're pretty quiet so far, the Carlton fans. Unlike them this year. Ginnivan. Long ball. Is this going to be? I tipped this. I was about to tip this as my big call. It's going to be the exact same as the Richmond game. Just bombing it straight to him. That's a bad kick out of bounds. By Wiedering, I don't know who that was intended for. I think Chara. Lucky. So we've got to make sure we put pressure on Carlton. We put pressure on Freo and we won the game because of it. We've got to put pressure on Carlton here because we just did not put pressure on Richmond and that's why we lost. Come on, Cameron, whacks it down. Look at Chris go. And that's on the ball. It's not given, Adams. Look at him, he's dumped Cripps onto the floor. And look at this. Boom, rivalry. Get out of there, Adams. You're gonna get reported if you continue. Ball in now. All the midfielders and forwards weren't there. Dacos, this is our chance. All the Carlton defenders have to run back to their opponents after the scrap. Hewitt, Fisher, Walsh, that's out in the full. Good pressure. Good pressure. Walsh asking the question why. Oh, he got balled over and I think he was affected. So send it long. Here's the chance for Cameron. Ginnivan, Hewitt, Sard. Keeps it in. Gets it to Walsh, back to Sard. That's not a good kick. Well done, Murphy. Go corridor if you can. Now, there's no one in there. All right, slow it down. If Cameron's there, then kick it to Cameron. My check's under it. And Cameron got hands on it. DeConning, Elliott, Hewitt, Chera. And Carlton clear the ball. And, oh! Jesus, hang. He flew on Curnow. This is a hot game already. We're not even 4 minutes into it. Silvani. And now Cottrell. Collingwood have numbers behind, but look out. They've got an option in the middle. Looks like it's going backwards. Hewitt's going to send it long. Got to get players back. Howe, side bottom. Walsh is going to get the ball. Murphy, side bottom. He's kept it in. Silvani's going to kick the first. What a Noble. Howe. Oh, that's out the fall. Out the fall. We're not going to get pushed in the back, so that's fair enough too. High ball. So Howe. What's he going to do here? Scrappy mongrel. And Stocker. Interesting ball though. Got to slow it down here, Collingwood. It's too fast. Luckily, Carlton haven't scored yet. That's a shocking kick. Because this could turn into the Dogs game or the Richmond game. And I don't want it to turn into any of them. Defend that on a... Got it out in the fall. Nothing. Why is there a Hawthorn supporter there? There's literally a random Hawthorn supporter in the middle of all those Carlton supporters. It's so random. It's so weird. This is big. And now Mark. Adam Sard. This is a big, big, big game. He's going to send it long side. Get back, get back. Silvani. Nearly got it. Pendlebury. And they'll give it in the back or high. Looks like it's high. Risky kick in the middle, but it works. So Tyler Brown's going to have to send it long. And Cameron. Now to Goey. We may have the first here. Elliott's marks. I'm not sure if he played on there. Go back, take the shot. And fingers crossed we can kick the first goal of this big game. Well done. That was good end-to-end stuff. Our defending started well. So, 6-7 minutes into the first. And Jamie Elliott will go back. Slight angle, 30 metres. And kicks the opener. Come on, Pies. Come on. Well done. Come on, Pies. Oh, I feel a bit better now. Good goal. That's a lovely goal.
Just to flight it over the top, and then the rest was perfect football from the Magpies.
That set up the play from Scott Pendlebury. It's why he's been so effective down back this year. Not a lot of players take that kick, but he saw the space.
Yeah, well done, Elliott.
Aggressive. If you're a 178 centimetre, smallish forward like Elliott, you need speed on the ball like that to be effective yourself.
Already, I get another clearance down to Chera to Curnow, and immediately the Blues will get a shot. Jesus Christ, that's shocking defending.
192 centimetres. Thundering out at full tilt. You did it plenty of times in your career. How hard is that? Oh, and to pick it up off the toes, it was the difficulty in where the ball was, Jace. He had such soft arms to make sure he didn't snap at it. He's kicked 14-4 in the last 3 weeks. To respond for the Blues.
He's got it. And the Blues fans are up.
That's a goal apiece.
It's hot game. I'm not sure how long it will stay hot, but
come back to footy. Just 15 games in 3 years from 2019.
It is a hot game.
Many, maybe most, thought the best was behind him.
He's having a fantastic season for the Blues. That is 34th goal.
If we do win, then we'll be equal with the Dogs in 8th. And we're not going to win big. I think, no, we're not going to win. Look at that, that's stupid. That literally took probably like 5 seconds to get it in forward. That's the immediate reply. Got to do better than that. Come on. Come on, guys.
Only 11th game this year, and as you say, Jason, 34 goals leads the Commons.
Free kick, Taylor Adams. He'll pass it off to Maynard. Maynard goes inside forward, 50. Waitering. No. Waitering goes wide. Yeah, maybe a little bit too wide. Side bottom. Right on. Another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks I'll be wearing this Big Freeze beanie. Number 6. So number 8.
Mason Cox. Spinelli at the tackle. Flying one from the front, one from the back. Doherty is certainly all Australian contention in that back end.
So, all in good start for Carlton mids. You got the clearance there. That was smothered off Tyler Brown's boot. Dow. Now, he started well, Dow. He's got, I think, 5 touches already. Side bottom. That's classy. What a bounce.
Second in the comp for disposal efficiency, Daisy, but the pressure from Collingwood so far, Carlton kicking at just 55%.
Well, they're a great tackling team, Collingwood. Only once this season, back in round 3, have they been beaten in the tackle department. Number 2 in the comp. So they'll challenge them.
Chera, round the body, get it now. Oh, he's dropped it. Durden, they've got the smalls. They can just run out the back. And Durden's got the lucky bounce. From like 60 metres. It bounced all the way home. What a goal by Corey Durden. I do love Carlton. And I nearly forgot that Collingwood were playing in that game because I nearly erupted. But I've got to remember, it's Collingwood who we're playing for. So, yeah, good start by Chera, Dow, Hewitt. They've got plenty of touches early. Yeah, Fincy isn't great, but doesn't really matter too much. Tackling's good. It's a lovely goal by Durden. Do need it for my fantasy though, so I don't mind him kicking goals.
The Carlton fans absolutely loved it. Great start. Yes, the Eddie Bet
So Mason Cox. And Dow will take the advantage. He'll send it straight back in forward half. Kerno at the back. Noble getting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, was this touched? No, Madam missed altogether. Oh yeah, he's missed it. Yes, he's missed. Come on, Pies. He's missed. Lucky.
No need to look at it much longer. Review complete. Looking at this angle, we can see the ball passes on the behind side of the post. Decision on the scoreboard.
Oh dear. I need a good comeback here.
Dangerous, doesn't he, Kerno?
That was again 1v2 in the air, and then he was first to recover at ground level. So quick to get it on the boot. Just got the belly of it.
There it is. That's my side there. Not doing very well so far. Nick Zakos and Durden are the 2 that are going to be good.
Mason Cox in the middle of that pack up against Young. Cox at ground level did well, but flicked the handball straight to Nunes. Hewitt, Young, back to Hewitt. He's now got Cripps on the wing.
Going in and Cripps marks.
Doherty.
And pass, Doherty. And Sam Walsh. Carlton are just dominating now.
Back inside to Cripps.
And yep, I'd say this game is already over.
Cripps launches long again. Kerno at the front, slapped away.
Just get it out of there.
Under pressure, bounces it out. Newman flips it over the top.
That's the luckiest bounce you will ever see in the game. That is ridiculous how much that favoured us. And it doesn't even matter. Lipinski's dropped it. That's on the ball. That's on the ball. Just get rid of it. Let me get rid of it. Yes. Yes. Riedering's popped the shoulder. Let's go. Let's go. He's popped the shoulder. That'd be really bad normally if I was supporting Carlton in the game. So I'm not a neutral. I go for the Pies, and he's looking pretty sore. Here we go. We got a chance. Get it. Get it. Oh, god damn you, Sard. Trying really hard not to swear there. That is so frustrating. Yeah, it's a huge game. To agree, Footy Fan 36, it is probably the biggest game in the home and away calendar. Or one of the biggest. Get it out of there, Howe. Come on, Sidey. Good work, Quainer. Flicks it. Howe. Yeah, they're in a bit of trouble, I do agree. We had a decent start. Our pressure is there, but Carlton are just doing better than us. They're just a better side. You can clearly see. They're just a better side.
The most important player in the entire squad, isn't he? He's the one they can't replace.
Diggory got up after that contest fine, which is good news.
You saw how much pain he was in. Just getting checked out by the doctors. Now they'll take their time.
Lipinski.
Carroll warming up, but they'll give Wiedering
Doherty, O'Brien, Cripps. The Blues are going back in. Defend more. That's a mark, surely. Murphy, yes. Right on. It's good to have him back. Even though he didn't have the biggest game last week. He's good enough. And Ginnivan, come on. Just get it rid of it. He did. Josh Dacos. Shrugged the tackle. Kick it, mate. Good kick. Okay, Darcy Cameron. We've got it to the wing. Yeah, Maynard says to slow it down.
Such a natural footballer, isn't he? Ginnivan just picked that up so much earlier in the air, then used his body well.
Down the line, Mason.
Well done.
He's got the glasses on. We don't know what he's thinking, but that looked damn good. And now he says, I'm going to soak this up.
Just as long as the police should be fine. Yeah, for Carlton. Yeah. Come on. Diggory. Lipinski. Get it out. Lipinski. Yes. No, he's missed. Get this mark. Sidey. Sidey's marked in the square. And he kicks the goal. And Collingwood have their second. Come on, Pies. Yeah, it was paid. I think it was just 15. Just 15. Yeah, their back line is holding up for now. But I'm telling you what, Charlie Curnow, if Tom Lynch kicked 5 or 6 or whatever it was when I went to the game, Curnow's just going to have a field day. Be very, very careful. That was lovely by Cox. That's the best passage I've seen in play since the 2020 elimination final against West Coast. 100%.
Cox judging it well in the air.
That's a lovely
bit of
mark.
a challenge with that.
Right on, Coxie.
Played with in his limits, kicked it long to the top of the square to a dangerous area. I like the way to go he started the game. Really cracking in when the ball's there to be won. He's the one that clattered into Wiedering, who Lingy has an update on when we get a chance.
Yeah, definitely. I think if the game's close, Curnow's going to be the difference today.
So Mason Cox allowed to run and jump at that football without Jacob Wiedering there.
It does give you memories of 2018.
Signs aren't good from the bench guys from Jacob Wiedering, so he hasn't reappeared. Jack Carroll has now taken the warm-up top off. He's been doing some running.
Jack Carroll's on my bench for fantasy. It doesn't matter anyway because it doesn't mean anything. But Carroll's taken the kid off. He's going to come on. Carroll. Cottrell. Weird handball. Maynard, that has to be a free for us. Oh, it's a free to them. And off they go. Right, well done, Moore. Well done. That's what we want to see. Yes! What a mark. The medical sub, the super sub, as they call him now. Come on, Collingwood. Yeah, good. It's good memories for me, 100%. I don't think Mason Cox is going to get that good ever again, though. Yeah, not the best memories for you. Yeah, to kick from outside 50 would be hard. Henry, look at him. He's got confidence. This young kid can kick. There we go. We've got 3, 2 in a row. We have the lead. Great goal. Yeah, otherwise, that game, the other game that's on right now, the most boring game ever, St Kilda v North Melbourne. Do a quick video for the weekly vlog in a minute. If you don't know, I've started a weekly vlog. Episode 1 should come out maybe tonight.
It was Moore who got the turnover. Enjoying a bit of
Yeah, 8
freedom
goals.
with Charlie Kerner off the ground.
I tipped him by
That's the time to
16
be
goals,
aggressive.
so
Read it well and then just
Max
took
King's
off.
only kicked
Turn the
3.
ball over
I
like
wanted
that.
him
That's
to
when
kick
there's
8.
space. What have you got, Lingy?
Hill's been good.
You saw there asking where's the help. Well, the help is sitting on the bench and has been subbed off. Jacob Wiedering out of the game.
Here we go. We're going forward again. Come on, Lipinski. Pick it up. We're up and about.
Big in the
At
context
the
of
moment.
the game.
At the
Even
moment.
bigger in the context of Carlton's season, depending on the severity of that Wiedering
Oh,
shoulder.
the crowd. It'd be massive. It'd be loud. And it's kind of annoying because Carlton do not like Collingwood. Is this a mark? Oh, free kick to Plowman. He take the advantage. Put pressure on him. Oh, he's giving it straight to Crisp. Get rid of it. Adams. Hoskin Elliott. Kick inside 50. Myshak drops it. Henry, the super sub. Oh, it's touched. It's touched.
Just need to show a bit of composure here, Carlton. I reckon they're getting drawn into
Yep,
this
they got it
fast, chaotic
behind.
style of game that Collingwood
I
want.
tip Blues as
They just
well.
need a bit of kick mark. Deny a bit of tackle pressure from Collingwood, particularly while they're getting themselves reorganised down back without Wiedering there.
I can't believe Cardi actually tipped Collingwood. I just don't see it happening. Right, it's a good start. That's because Wiedering's off.
All of those discussions will be happening right now in both the coaches' boxes. How did Collingwood exploit it? How did Carlton protect themselves as Chera goes to the wing?
And how do they cover Wiedering?
Taken out by Nathan Murphy.
He's Plowman at the moment. Wants some help. And he's not getting it.
AC joint for Jacob Wiedering. You saw when
AC
he came from the
joint.
ground in
Is
pain
he out?
immediately. The doctors took him down the race, checked him out, gave an assessment, and pretty quickly realised he couldn't keep playing. So Carroll,
Let's go. He's out.
Jacob Wiedering with
Surely
AC
now.
joint injuries.
Not a like for like. Carroll, the midfielder, as Hewitt kicks to half forward. Silvani
Gresham just kicked a goal for the Saints.
Cleaned up by Crisp and Collingwood.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, the ball moving over here. Oh, at the back. Carlton, that guy just dropped the sitter. Oh. Boo. Boo. It could happen. I just doubt it. What was that, 54? I think it was 4. Oh, no. Descent? Oh, okay. I want to ask your opinion. You're probably going to get pissed off at me for mentioning this because you go for Richmond. What was your opinion? Here goes Collingwood. Wait. Here they go. Good mark. Long ball. Here we go. Let's go. We got. Oh, he's missed. He's hit the post. You've got to be kidding. He's hit the post.
He's kicked 15-3 from set shots this year and 2-4 from snaps. That wasn't a snap. That was on the
Ginnivan. It was Ginnivan. Well done, Murphy. So yeah, you're going to get pissed off at me because you're a Richmond supporter. What was your opinion on that descent rule? Not last night, the night before. Richmond versus Sydney. such a stupid descent rule. Like, Richmond would have drawn there. And I agree, Richmond should have won. They should have drawn at least.
Here's Cox again. This time to Coning's back there to provide some support.
Carlton's defence. I'm pretty annoyed about that too, don't you worry, because I got extremely pissed off.
To Durden, just too much on the handball. That allows Murphy to get back. Cottrell suffers off the ground. Here comes Motlop. He's got some speed. Nick Dacos in the other direction.
Yeah, I do agree they didn't deserve to win after their poor second half. Well done, Nick Dacos. Oh, no. Come on, get back, Pendlebury. Come on. How? More. Get it out of there. Murphy. And out my full. So, pressure's up. It's so close. There's no time to talk. It's so fast-paced as well.
And then he stayed in contact with the ball, went and applied pressure, enough pressure to force that.
There it is. The Saints win it by 53 points. What a win. Cardi was probably there.
Here's Silvani. Good clean pick-up. Got the handle away to Cottrell. Now a little one here. Newman goes back.
Yeah, I do agree they have a good defence, but sometimes they can piss me off. Touch this. It's behind. Sometimes the defence can piss me off because we can have absolute shocker outings like against Richmond. And I think we had a pretty shocker outing against the Cats in that second half. Like Jeremy Cameron kicking 6. Just no.
Noble receives the kick in from Darcy Moore.
Gee, I wonder about, he's very hard to replace. He's a little bit like May with Melbourne, isn't he? I mean, how do you replace your key back?
Especially when they don't really have anything in the VFL right now. That was one of the areas they were probably looking for support in the mid-season draft. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Find out how serious the injury is.
DeConning.
Cut off by DeConning. Doherty.
Yeah.
Durden's going to have to fly again. Trips in from the side to force a contest.
It's good. I think it's a bit overrated though.
Ginnivan tries to slap it away. This might work for the Pies. Chris loses the handle.
I have young talent, yes, but I think it's overrated with Dusty in there.
Coming out to meet it, Elliott.
And Coxon as well.
Effective spoil. Motlop couldn't control the bounce.
Dacos, come on. Oh, yes, Josh. Oh, yes, Josh, come on. We've got 2.5 minutes left. If we take the lead into quarter time, I'll be happy, to be honest, because I don't think we'll be leading any part of this game. And Adams, I don't think we'll lead at all. Adams, that's a good ball. Well done. Long ball, my check. We need a mark. It's Cox. It's Cameron. It's Lipinski. Off the ground, no. Rushed. Yeah, the underdog status does help. I think our midfield is a bit underrated, to be honest. Pendlebury and Sidebottom don't even play in the midfield anymore. Sidey's on the wing. And Pendlebury's defence, sometimes he plays midfield, though. That's only for behind in the fourth quarter, I think. So, what's Maynard going to do here? Just find a lead. Long ball. Good ball. Cameron. Elliott. Kick the first one. Oh, dangerous tackle. Jamie Elliott. This is his bread and butter. A snap from the boundary. On, I think, his right foot as well. Should be able to kick the goal. His second, it would be too.
Not a lot in it. I heard commentary around this during the week. I think it was Ray Chamberlain talking about I don't like when the arms are pinned. Once you pin an arm like that, there's a
so it looks like he's going to drop pump Jamie Elliott. I don't think this is going to goal. It may register a score. Now Jamie Elliott, this would be a lovely goal.
Just with the Wiedering thing, is there
never looked like going through.
That you think Carlton could do to immediately patch that up? Because Daisy's right.
Yeah, he definitely should have gone with this game.
I agree. And it's finding that
he's probably a little bit scared that he didn't have the trip with the snap. DeConning, that's a mark.
He's been terrific so far to start this game.
Shit.
But maybe it's Lockie
Get
Clown
back.
who has to take over that responsibility of being the most experienced defender down
Oh,
there.
what was that? Was that a smother or was that just an absolute shank and a half? Cottrell did well. Send it wide to the wing, and Silvani's got it. So maybe a late chance for a Carlton goal. They can't have the lead. It's impossible. But maybe they can get one back. Well done, Moore. Well done. Come on, Moore. Go wide. Yes, nice. All right, I reckon that'll be the quarter. Yep, that's the quarter. Good first quarter. A great mark by Moore. And Adams to Joey. And an extra 2 seconds. I call that a low scoring first term for these two teams. In normal conditions, it's pretty low scoring. It's a good first quarter by the Pies. I'm just scared that we're not going to be able to contain it. At least I can breathe for a bit. At least I can breathe. Yeah, I'm going to go. A quick break. Yeah, the scores are 22 to 14 for the time. Collingwood, I'm so surprised at making those.
With 25 years of hybrid electric and fuel cell innovation, it's in our nature to strive for a cleaner tomorrow. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
No worries, Mr. Kim. I understand.
I'll get your Wi-Fi sorted.
Let's get your business back online.
Not many. I'm 11 3/4. Please stop calling me that. Minibus.
The rise of brew. Crispy golden chicken patty, creamy McChicken sauce, crisp lettuce. Swipe right. Always. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When you're part of a team, deafness can be isolating, but a real team makes you feel like together is the only way. And their smiles are my strength.
What would you decide if you knew that your character, memories, and happiness were all a matter of choice? Would you treat every moment as a new opportunity? Peter Jackson Winter, 82 Suits 895. Your way.
Working down here is full on. So when it's time for our Macca's run, we get it to run to us. Oi, down here! Welcome to my world.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. The history is even, 128 wins apiece. The Clash is arguably the biggest rivalry. Yep, I agree. Biggest rivalry.
When it comes to growing a business,
For that, the Saints live a 4th. And we live a 10th.
Oh man, the tension.
oh, could have done that.
Yes.
At HBF, we're as passionate about our members as you are about the game.
Hopefully Dacos and Durden, Nick Dacos I should say, and Durden can pick up a bit. Now we'll quickly take a quick little, we'll do something for the weekly vlog here. I'll start editing the weekly vlog after this video. I'll hopefully be able to get around it.
Stream endless entertainment with Foxtel Go. Step into the game where knowing your opponent means everything.
And playing the dumb guy. Who's Big Brother?
Big Brother, yeah,
That's the show.
Monday, 30 on 7.
Let's go around the grounds. For Jack Siegel. Very nice goal, but not helpful that much.
end result, St Kilda looking the impressive team. Just like Carlton here this year. Went there, got the job done as they should have. Had some good moments though for Melbourne along the way. So St Kilda's now working their way in the 4th position ladder. Carlton win today, they'll go up into 3rd position as well. Max King getting there as well. So another win, as expected, for the Saints. A very, very good effort for them today at Marvel Stadium. Gresham joining in the festivities there. But here at the MCG, that's
Okay.
by 8 points.
So at the moment you're currently 6 and 7, not bad. I am currently 6 and 7 too. Pies arguably dominating the first quarter. Look, as soon as Jacob Wiedering went out, we probably did dominate.
He hurt his shoulder in that first quarter, got checked by the docs and was immediately subbed out of the game. Here's what happened. Here's the injury from Jacob Wiedering. It was a fantastic contest by both players.
I feel like we didn't make most of our opportunities, to be honest. Both teams. Early on Carlton and later on Collingwood. Oh yeah, I think everyone got the tip of Melbourne Freo wrong. What an upset that was by Freo. What a win it was. I'm sure I mentioned that in my... I've mentioned that in my weekly vlog. I'll get it out tomorrow morning on my tipping video as well, which should be good.
The Suns game, Paddy Cripps was subbed out. The Freo game, Mark Pitnet was subbed out. Both in the first quarter, so it's how they can now readjust their team, missing such a crucial player.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks, Lee.
Have a nice turn.
Cricket ground, it's Collingwood by 8 points.
So ball it in. Look at that. Cameron grabs it out of the ruck and wobs it forward. Tyler Brown. Now Henry. Weird handball. It will work for DeGoey and Collingwood. Bang! What a goal! Come on. That's Collingwood at its best. Come on, Pies. Lovely.
Spoke of Carlton's clearance dominance. If the Pies start getting their hands on the football around the stoppages, they are looking extremely dangerous.
Oh, he went to the movies. D's got smacked. Yep. Look, under the ropes, I'd say next goal. I'd say Carlton are under the ropes.
Well, a crucial clearance in the middle
See,
of the ground.
it's only 14 points.
Contest from Brown, but I liked how DeGoey held his width there. That's why he ended up in a dangerous
It's a
spot.
lovely goal. And that is one of 6 that I need from him and Ginnivan to combine.
Balls that have been there to be won. He's made them his.
Cameron.
And some reward on the
DeGoey.
there.
Overrun it. Cripps. Wrapped up. Ball in. Momentum for now. Ever since Wiedering went off, yeah, we've had momentum, I do agree. Out on the ball. Padded out. It's too risky. Cameron to Maynard. Lucky that wasn't touched. Wobbling ball. Elliott. Come on, Lipinski. Flicks it to side bottom. Walsh just got rid of side bottom. And Chris with the wrap-up tackle. And Sidey dives on whoever that was. And they've given it on the ball. That's a big, big, big call. It is a free kick. Still side bottom's a good player.
Short ball, the lead here is being marked by Pendlebury.
So Pendlebury.
And he is within Scott Pendlebury range without any problems here.
Great news.
So Collingwood to extend the margin to 20.
Darcy Cameron is on top of fantasy points with 5 touches, 6 hit-outs, 2 marks, 3 tackles. So Pendlebury, it's low, it's hard. Elliott at the back. Myercheck, Tyler Brown's there. His brother Cal played in the VFL today. I saw that. We got absolutely flogged in the VFL. And 15 points.
Well, you can think with personnel, things like, get
next goal, then I'd say Carlton are going to do a big change. They're going to throw an extra spare in defence or try and get an extra defender up into the midfield so they can try and win it forward. They may throw a forward in the middle as well, But then again, that helps Collingwood with an extra spare in defence, so I don't think they'll do that.
Carlton need to start getting back on top around the stoppages so they can get it forward.
Josh Dacos, look at him go. Oh, the don't argue on Cripps. That is sensational. Brilliant looking kick. Elliott, that's a mark. And Collingwood will line up for their 4th in a row, I think. Ever since Jacob Wiedering went out, it has been all Collingwood. What a win it was over at Perth. And so far, I'm saying so far, getting a bit excited here. This could be one of my best Collingwood reviews ever. So yeah, Elliott with the mark. He's kicked 1-1, 5 touches. This will be 6 touch, and he'll kick. Okay. And off hands. Behind knocks over the depth chair.
The other 6 defenders they brought in. See if Plowman and Young can take a bit more responsibility. Plan B, you start compromising.
Yeah, Stephen May I did hear he went out early. I think ever since then, Melbourne only managed to kick 4 or 5 goals for the rest of the game since Stephen May went out. Darcy Cameron. Because as you said, I only watched the Gold Coast Hawthorn game yesterday. 1 of 5. That normally doesn't happen. Taylor Brown, that's on the ball. What are you doing, Tyler? Now, Chera, maybe this tackle can expire them. They want to go through the middle, and it works. And they'll go forward, 1-on-1, and he wins it here, Collingwood. I don't know who it was. It was Murphy. Murphy's been good today, Murphy. Quainer, on the other hand, hasn't been as good as he normally is. So Sidey takes a bounce. Takes 2 bounces and good kick. Hoskin Elliott. Hand pass to Quainer. Quainer with a long ball. Falls to the back. Elliott's there. Ginnivan's there. Fisher. Doherty flicks it. Puts his teammate under the pump. Here's Super Sub. Super Sub kicks it to Ginnivan. And Collingwood are lining up for another one. Come on. Yeah, they are making sloppy turnovers. I think that's what Freo did. Just making the most of our chances. We are dominating the battle for now. So directly in front, this should be Collingwood's 5th. And the 2nd of 6 that I need for my big call is missed. So this is starting to become a problem now, just inaccuracy. Now on a deja vu from the Crows, from the Cats game, sorry. Boyd jumped. They did drop it. Sorry, not Boyd, Motrock. Hoskin Elliott. There's a better kick inside forward 50. Good defence by Carlton. That's one of their best defensive moments since Wiedering went out. Get of a new Muppet. Oh, get of a Muppet. That's funny. Chera's been good. That's a sloppy kick. Darcy Cameron, easy mark. That has to be 50. DeConning chucked him on the floor. 15 metre. Come on. Hoskin Elliott keeps it in. Small kick. Lipinski. This is probably one of our best looks. We've got 1-on-1s and it's Elliott. I don't think he's in range, so we'll probably try. He may go in the middle here. No, send it long. And he does. That's a good kick, Walsh. Crisp. Lipinski touch ball here. And that's a shaky kick out of defence. Newman did well. There's Murphy. Good tackle. He's played well today, Murphy. Maybe with a rising star nominee. I don't think he'll beat DeConning though. Darcy Moore did very well there. Kerno, he didn't see Owies. And Owies slammed himself into him. That's a big tackle.
now sideways.
Yeah, they aren't. I don't have any chance, but
Equally
maybe
brilliant
soon.
pressure from Owies.
Short ball here last week. We
What
saw
was
that.
more
One of their
daydreaming
best balls
about?
for years, and
Him holding up the Premiership Cup next
perhaps
year as
not
captain?
so good just in
Heard
this
that's what he
patch of
wants
plays. I
this
think
morning.
This is what they've got to do. Not so much at this end of the
Probably
ground, but
was
the other
daydreaming
end is
about
to
that.
go really slow, ultra slow for 5 minutes, just to get their
My
breaths
ball,
and
De Conning
collect
had
their
hands on
thoughts
that.
here.
Probably should have
Henry
marked
cuts
it, to
down
be
the lane.
honest.
Noble went
Noble, Nick Dacos to Goey through the midfield. This is Collingwood at their best. A little sloppy mistake. Allows Carlton players to get back. Cameron back to Chris. And this will be an easy goal. The sub. Now, Henry, this could be deja vu for the Dogs. He completely ignored Elliott in the square there. Did the super sub. So if he misses, I'm going to give him a world of shit here. The super sub.
Momentum was going forward, play on and hit him up. Newman
He should have kicked it to Elliott. I do agree there.
absolutely wrecked. He was never going to get anywhere near Elliott.
This is an easy kick. And he missed one last week. I think he kicked one from here in the wet, so he should get it. He's missed. You bloody idiot. You absolute idiot. I was swearing at him against the Dogs. I was absolutely screaming at him last week against the Dockers, and now I'm pissed off with him again. I can't make up my mind with this kid. Bring on McCreary. Henry can't be doing stupid mistakes like that. It's 3 goals. It should be 5, I'd say. With that miss from Ginnivan and Henry, it should be 5 goals. Nick Dacos, come on. Well done, young lads. That is what we want to see. Rising star. Surely he wins it with that passage. Side bottom. Yeah. No.
The Blues get a bit of flow here. Kicks to half forward. Again, it's a 2-on-1 for Curnow. Important slap away there from Howe. Got it away from Durden. Murphy gains a little bit of territory.
Yeah, I did. There should be 5 goals in front. I did just say that as well.
Bounces to half forward. Plowman attacks it. Tried to slap it to Walsh.
Hewitt. Is that on the ball? That's not. Here's a chance. Well done. Again, it's Murphy. This young lad is going for a Rising Star nominee. I don't know if he's eligible for it, but if he is, then I reckon he's won it. He's playing a sensational game.
Look at the crowd in this pocket.
Good kick by Ginnivan. Chris marks for a free kick. We'll take the mark. I think my fantasy will take the mark as well. So, Crisp. Whoa, wobbler. Jesus Christ, Chris. Straight to Doherty. Yeah, the defence has held up well for Collingwood
Bit of a gift,
today.
really. The Carlton defence look.
This is better from the Blues. Gassed, and perhaps it's forcing to go just a little slower.
This is really annoying. There should be 5 goals in front or more. It's really annoying.
To Doherty.
All this dominance and we're doing nothing. That's out in the full. That had to be out in the full. Sure, then.
Nervous as to whether he should or shouldn't go. Cottrell offers something wide. Wants this one here with Chera. Chip.
Definitely.
Chip. At the moment for the Blues.
They're just trying to get through the defence. And more. Nick Dacos. I think he forgot which way he's going there. He nearly ran into the open goal. Stocker, that's a free. I agree, that was 100% a free. Can't be doing that, Cameron.
We mentioned those mark numbers. You can't control the football if you're not taking grabs.
High ball, that will work. And if he kicks this will hurt Collingwood. Because this may be a momentum swing they need.
This guy, 19 disposals and a goal. Wasn't one where he had to carry the side over the line as we've seen him do so often. It might be one of those days today though, Jason.
It's kicked 14-5 for the season. Already a personal best.
Miss it, Cripper. Come on, Cripps, miss it, man. Please miss. Miss. Let's go. Why wouldn't he not get it?
A little bit of composed football, slow, methodical, systematic build-up. Denied the Pies the opportunity to inject speed and chaos. Cripps gets on the end of it, and the Blues are back within 2 kicks.
This hurts.
Sign of a maturing team. They can just adjust the tempo midstream. That's what we're seeing Carlton do here.
Lachlan Jones and Graydon Ham, medical
A bit
subs.
of tempo footy from Carlton. Just took the sting out of it. Allowed this guy to get forward. Big mark and a crucial finish.
Just seeing him there.
I'd say so. Don't need goal behind us. Bloody ridiculous. Come on. Adams. Go to Gary. Cripps. Hewitt. Holding the ball. Get out of there. No. We've got momentum. All of a sudden, we've got momentum. Fisher. Tackle. Walsh has got it. Bloody hell.
Cripps' involvement crucial.
Bloody hell.
In the last 2. And it's Collingwood by just 6 points. Back-to-back goals.
They're not done yet, but bloody fix up their game.
Back is an option, BT, but I still think the better option is just win it out of the middle, which they did then. If they can get this part of their game up and going.
All those chances.
Cripps getting involved again.
There should be at least 3-4 goals ahead of them.
Hold up, down back.
So 13 entries inside 50.
Come on, Cox.
Now 2 in a minute for the Blues.
Oh,
O'Brien has to release quickly. Finds Hewitt with a sizzling hand.
Tackle him. Don't just stand there.
Delivers to half forward. Suddenly
Bloody hell.
The medical sub, Carroll has it. No one back in the goal square, as you can see. Will he go and launch it long? From 52, was hesitant, pulled the kick. It'll drop short, and that'll allow Murphy to get it to the line.
Well done, young
Cameron
kid.
Ling, as we head downstairs, we can see the blueprint for Carlton. Win the stoppages, control the uncontested possession.
Oh, absolutely, Chase. That's their one wood. They are so good out of the middle when they've got the likes of Cripps and Chera and Walsh all bursting forward. They just look so dangerous. It's their go-to.
Come on,
shot
Nathan.
there at the MCG on a Sunday afternoon. Magnificent.
I want to be reminded of that Friday night game. That was arguably the worst AFL game I've seen for a couple of years, ever since that Sydney-Essendon game when Tam Murphy climbed the goalpost. Surely that's a free kick.
In the house. Marvellous Sunday afternoon. Adams. Murphy has been good for that defence.
Murphy, I've already have said that Murphy's been probably our best defender. Sard, Hewitt, look at him go. Tackle him. Fist. Good fist. Good enough for now.
Really good in this game so far, Jeremy Howe, and that man there, Murphy as well. So
He probably would have been, to be honest.
The coach.
I mean,
It's been an impressive recalibration.
I don't think he was yelling, but he certainly wasn't yelling the day before he'd gotten over it, if he was yelling. Oh, fucking hell. Can't be giving those free kicks, umpire. Oh, no. Adam Chera. I haven't been winning midfield contest, and he's already had like 17 disposals. This is going to be a terrible review if Carlton do win this.
This to lock it up once again.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Fine response from the Blues. 3 goals in a hurry. Just what it felt like. The game was starting to get a little out of control. They found their feet underneath them once again and responded in the best possible fashion to stabilise the situation.
See, they've kicked 3 goals in 3 minutes, and it took us to get 3 goals. It took us like a quarter and a half. That is not right. It just shows us how good Carlton is compared to us.
A couple of repeat stoppages in their forward 50. Won the last couple of clearances, Carlton, and it's got them nervous around the ball.
4 minutes, 3 goals for the Blues.
Scores level here at the G. Elliott.
Jeez, going the wrong way then, I think, wasn't he?
Oscar Elliott.
Lucky the ball was
Whacks it forward. Tyler Brown. Adams. Chris. That's a good kick. Well, Henry didn't mark it.
Hit him on the breast. It come like a bullet.
O'Brien. No. Carroll. The kid has completely made a meal of this, but he's going to go with the switch.
80,000 in the house on Anzac Day.
Exactly, that is a Butterfingers moment right there.
For the last 3 years, got one here today. Stocker.
Well, they've given that non-15. Pressure him. Pressure him as well. Well done, Ginnivan. Oh, it can't be a free. That was in the contest.
Darcy Cameron was the loose man back on Tom de Koning. It was a 2-on-1 down the line. So the Blues chose to hang on to it. Sard.
This is better. Slow play.
To Dow.
It does.
Back to Sard.
Really does.
He'll now swing it wide.
Like against Geelong. We should have bloody won that game against Geelong.
De Koning's got Cameron about 10 metres in front of him. He'll kick it high towards the square.
Feasted over.
Engages. Side bottom over the top.
Murphy in the back.
To the deck by Owies. Again, the Blues will get a stoppage close to goal.
Look at that time in front.
Trips will do the ruck work against Cameron.
29 minutes for Collingwood. Get it out. He did, Murphy. Wrap him up, Noble. Maynard. Ball up. Scores level. Colton have kicked more goals than us, so it shows that they're probably the better side here. Chris. Come on. Do what we were doing before when Wiedering was off. Just can't do it anymore. We had a great play for at least 20 minutes of the game.
Murphy leading position, get her on the ground.
Yep. It definitely has risen. Definitely from the Blues, not so much from the Pies. So basically the same. That's a mark. This young boy, Nathan Murphy, he's been our best player. He has been fantastic. If he's eligible for it, he will win the Rising Star nominee. I said it from the start. Tyler Brown jumps. Sidey. Newman. Oh, he's crunched. It was a bit of an immediate tackle, so. Ball up. Good tackle. Still off that one, Owies. Wrap him up. Do not choke a lead. Don't choke it. Out the full.
Wouldn't be surprised if they pull Elliott for a look at that.
Yep.
They've got a third-party doctor that sits on the bench, and anything that looked like it could be a risk of concussion, they'll often bring them off to assess it if the club don't or the play don't come off
Moore will send it long. Cox, that's good. He was not doing that up at the Gabba in his last full game. He was not doing that at all. He's dropping those, I guarantee you. Good kick by Cox. Henry Mychek.
It's going to be big in the context of this game.
Tackle. Tyler Brown. Whacks it forward, but there's no one there. It was a good mark by Cox.
Didn't see anything that he could achieve.
Collingwood have just lost a little bit of their impact ahead of the footy, BT. Jordan Ngoe's just come back out in the ground. Expect to see him play that forward half role again. He's probably got a crucial couple of minutes. That's not
going to block.
Free kick to Paddy Cripps there, so it'll be going Carlton's way. But Collingwood probably need to go in a couple of their key players to get going just before half time.
Swingy.
Oh. Can't let that dude just run onto the field and get the ball immediately. Now, more. Hand pass to Maynard. Maynard kicks it. Elliott gives it to Gary. He's back on the field. Whenever he's on the field today, something's happened for Collingwood. And that's normally a behind. It's out of bounds. Very sloppy there from the Pies.
Just under 2.5 minutes remaining in the opening half.
Yep, I would have exploded too if that was still a bit.
In the VFL AFL era, now 32 points apiece. Silvani doing the ruck duties to give De Koning a spell. Walsh
Come on. Risky handball to the middle, but it'll work.
Stocker runs onto it. Tidy delivery to half forward.
Well done, Kleiner.
Carroll couldn't complete the grab.
Josh Dacos.
Looks for an option. It's Ginnivan. Won't quite get there.
Sharp's got it. He kicked the kick for the last 4 minutes.
Again, the Blues happy to hold it up. They've changed the tempo of this game.
It's a long ball. Howe's dropped it. Curnow. Charlie Curnow. I told you he's going to be the difference if this is a fucking close game. He's giving him the lead.
When they say something out of nothing, that is it. Half an opportunity for Charlie Curnow. And he finds the middle. Carlton back in front.
This sucks. Yep. He dropped an absolute fucking sitter. It's cost us a goal.
We spoke about all his tricks, Charlie Curnow. To gather at ground level, and before you could blink, he's got it on
still
the
the difference.
Snapped it from
In games like
45
these.
out. Unbelievable.
He's leading the Coleman. By 3. Jagoe. Holding the man. Umpire, wake up. Chris. Lipinski, Jagoe. Oh, smothered. Get him.
Now they start to move forward in numbers again.
He dropped it.
Carroll couldn't quite make it
The
work.
Lipinski
Lipinski
Quainer.
and Quainer. Round the corner, high footy and Sard. See it to the boundary once again.
It's been good start. 18 disposals, going at 82% by foot. A couple of really important intercepts.
100%.
19 for Hewitt, 18 for Chera, 18 for Walsh, 13 for Cripps.
Cox. Silvani.
Hewitt
Hewitt.
again.
Oh, the shake and bake.
Silvani. Just chain it out of the stoppage. Cottrell receives from Dow and gives to Motlop. Wants to step out. Gets past. Has to squeeze it down the line. Really skillful kick.
You're going to get the late goal here. He's kicked it out before.
Just rushed it a bit too much there. Sometimes tempted to do that when you've got someone out.
Carroll and Eddie start back into the game early for Jacob Wiedering. Has it been touched off the boot? In fact, I think the umpire's saying he was out of bounds before he kicked it.
Yeah, well, he did call play on.
Darcy, Jack. So 47 seconds left in the opening half. The Blues lead it by a kick.
Look, I want it to be at least a draw, but I don't think that's going to be an option from here. So, just no goals.
1 goal, 8. Silvani doing the ruck work.
This is very, very frustrating.
Just got to get in there and mix it up the body. Did well on that occasion. Chera to Hewitt.
Come on. Feast. Boundary. Tackle. More, well done. Goal up.
Curnow wrapped up in the more tackle. But this has been a great comeback from the Blues. The loss of Wiedering, then the problems in this second quarter where they've conceded 4 consecutive goals. Kicked 4 goals, I'm sorry. But the absence of Wiedering caused them to reshuffle, rethink, and I guess regain confidence to a certain degree, and they've done all of that.
Down, Noble. Mark, hold it up.
10 seconds of the quarter, important mark for Noble.
There it is. That's the quarter.
He spreads it to
So that's a frustrating, annoying.
Just need to be tidy, which they are.
And stupid quarter of football.
Thoroughly entertaining opening half of football, wasn't it? Carlton good early.
So frustrating.
Half of the opening quarter.
That is so frustrating. Should be at least a draw.
The cracking first half. Collingwood led by 18 points midway through the second quarter, but Carlton have fought their way back into this match. They lead by a goal. I think very well Eddie Betts. You almost want the second half to get underway right away.
Yeah, we do. That was a ripping contest, absolutely. So all 80,000 plus fans that went along today, they're hoping that their team wins, but they're hoping for an entertaining game of football, and we're getting it so far.
Yeah, they are. And, the game's been played slow, fast. The pressure's been up, the pressure's been down. So it's been an interesting game, but it's exciting to watch.
Bit of the beef between Cripps and Adams early on, and it just set the tone for this game because we've been talking it up all week, and then this happened.
Well,
half-time break.
Two teams to do is just come out and touch.
I reckon we're going to come out hard second half, and we've got to smack these Blues in what we were doing early in that second term. I don't know what it was.
Jump over the fence, but that's what we needed to get this contest up and going early. And you're right, Kath, it did set the tone for the whole first half.
In a big game like this too, it's a good way to break the ice. For everyone to get involved, to break the nerves. Come in, grab somebody, rip them off, let the crowd get involved. And it was good to see.
They're the kind of Toyota halftime highlights we like to see, aren't they? What about Jacob Wiedering? I mean, this was a big story to emerge quite early on in the game. It was about midway through the first term. He went off with some sort of shoulder injury, was then subbed out of the game. I mean, he has to be, perhaps, well, you guys tell me, is he their most valuable player?
Yes, I believe so. You got Cripps in the midfield, you got Charlie down forward, but he is one of their most important, if not the most important player for them. And to see that's not good for Carlton supporters at the moment, but hopefully it's not a long term. But the thing is, though, we're talking about replacements now. So who's going to replace him in this team?
Yeah, well, they looked unsettled there for a period. I mean, the reason he is the most important is because they've only got one of those really big guys that can lock down that key defensive post and intercept the football. So, really, for the next quarter, Carlton looked shaky. They looked unsettled. They were spinning the magnets in the box, and they never really looked like they found their way. And they were exposed a little bit as well. So then the Collingwood mids started to get on top. They looked vulnerable behind the ball, and Jordan Agoe was the one that really got them going out of the middle of the ground.
Talk us through this goal.
Yeah, so he starts level with Paddy Cripps, two big bulls who we know like to get forward. So if you are playing off one of those sort of guys, you've got to go the other way. So this is the captain, Paddy Cripps, who just didn't see him through defensively. We know you give a player like Jordan Agoe time and space forward of the ball, and he's going to hurt you. So that really looked like a period of time where Collingwood were going to kick away at.
Yeah, it did. And it showed if you watch the footage back again and you look at Jordan Agoe leading and Cripps chasing behind, it only takes that.
Got to take your chances against this team.
To get that much of a space. And then the other three midfielders, they all went to the ball. So they didn't hold those lanes.
Break.
Didn't hold the corridor lane, open it up for the goalie to go in and kick that goal.
So only a kick in it, you feel like Collingwood's inaccuracy could come back to bite them. Hopefully for Pies fans it doesn't. I mean, there's nothing they can do about these first half misses now, but hopefully rectified after half-time.
They should have been probably 5 or 6 goals up there, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they should have. And these goals, of course, that goal there, it was just a light little chip over the top for the goal. He kicked pretty hard. This one here again, just going to the left. So, and it showed that when Carl went down, they kicked their goal. So for them to kick these, there was important in that game.
Yeah. So what I really loved from
really annoying
is Collingwood let Carlton off the hook a little bit, but they were still well in control of the game. Then there was a little patch of about 3 or 4 minutes where Carlton deliberately possessed the football. So a lot of control. They just kicked mark for a little period of time.
Took the speed out of it.
That's it. Took the momentum out of the game. It was really mature. And from there, they were able to work their way back into it and capitalise forward. And it was the mids, starting with the captain, Paddy Cripps, who changed the momentum of the game, took a strong mark up forward, went back and kicked the goal. Then it was a centre square bounce goal. Sam Walsh getting on the end of one, and then Adam Cherrett.
It was Paddy Cripps as well, being involved with that from the centre bounce, getting it to Ross. So that shows, if he has to run the other way as well and defend, then mids have to come and defend the Carlton mids. But it was big moments in those games.
Yeah, really important, just mature performance. halt the momentum and get the game back on Carlton's terms?
I mean, we do pump up Carlton's midfield a lot, but when you see them punish opposition teams like that on the scoreboard, well, that is why we do pump them up. I'm going to pump up Bounce tonight as well because it's a must-watch episode. I'm told always good fun with this crew. Gazy, Jace, Moons, Bernie Binks, thinks he's on tonight. Oh, even a band. Oh, no, that's just Gazy singing. So it should be fun. Bounce tonight following the footy on Fox Footy.
At Harvey Norman, get 16 months interest-free. No deposit, no interest with 60 approximately equal monthly payments from Latitude and receive a bonus gift card up to $1,000. That's a bonus $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend on interest-free. Shop our huge range of furniture, bedding, the latest in technology, entertainment, home appliances, and so much more. Get 60 months interest-free. No deposit, no interest with 60 approximately equal monthly payments from Latitude and receive a bonus gift card valued at up to $1,000 now at Harvey Norman.
No worries, Mr. Kim. I understand.
I'll get your Wi-Fi sorted.
Let's get your business back online.
G'day. It's great to be travelling the world again with Air New Zealand, of course. I used to fly old school to LA. Then it struck me. Had to be a better way. Well, what do you know?
Shudder, welcome on board.
Now we're talking. Premium economy is so comfy. Blockbusting entertainment. Incredible Kiwi cuisine. You've got food envy, haven't you? I know.
Discover a better way to fly to North America.
The new destination for motorsport is Stan Sport. Speed Series, Formula E, IndyCar, World Rally Championship, and World RX, World Endurance Championship with 24 hours of Le Mans. Plus, every turn and every jump of Australian Superbikes, Australian Motocross, and Europe's FIM Motocross. Every round, ad-free, live, and on demand. All on the new destination for motorsport, Stan Sport.
They're coming. Stay hidden. We will not survive.
I want every lowlife bounty hunter to squeeze Kenobi.
Kenobi, limited series, streaming by 27 only on Disney Plus.
When a nation loves coffee, they have their own, which is why McCafe created one just for us. Introducing the Australiano, made with McCafe coffee, chai, and native wattle seed. Now that's coffee fit for an Aussie.
What would you decide if you knew that your character, memories, and happiness are all a matter of choice? Would you treat every moment as a new opportunity? Peter Jackson Winter, any two suits 895. Rule your way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Go.
Oh man, the tension.
Oh, I could have done that. Yes.
And HBF is passionate about our members as you are about the game.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
When the night has come and the land is
Is this now? Didn't know she played. Yeah, in the 50s, I think.
is the only light to see.
Your destination is on the left.
Yeah, Jordan Ruffhead announced his retirement a couple of days ago now. One of the saddest moments in recent times for the Collingwood Football Club. Hopefully we can win this game for him.
Yes, that is this time next week at Marble Stadium. It is
Ferocious Cambosis.
Who is it?
Ferocious chemosis.
But you can order now at mainevent.com.au. Let's head into the newsroom now, bringing the Herald Sun's John Ralphie. Jacob Wiedering is a big story to emerge from this first half. Have you heard anything from the Blues?
Jacob Wiedering is literally the only player that Carlton cannot replace. Carlton has not confirmed it, but the clear suspicion will be a fractured AC joint. So don't look now. They've lost their best forward in McKay, their best ruckman in Pitternet, and now their best defender. They have got nothing in replacements. Now, Oscar McDonald's out for a year with the stress fracture in his back. Liam Jones is retired. Callum Marchbank didn't play VFL today, having stirred up his knee. The other one, of course, to the ACL tear of last season. It didn't seem much, but neither did Jake Collijasny's hit on Jack Steele. Steele's out for
Was a
6
pretty
weeks
interesting
at minimum
first
with the
half.
fractured
Do you
AC joint.
agree?
Now, very similarly, Jamie Elliott came back from 6 weeks from the same injury, was supposed to be out for 12. So, look, all of their key
It is
players,
still a
including
goal
McGovern and
margin.
Williams, are
Why it's
long-termers.
not out of it?
Maybe Brody Kemp, the 190
Yeah,
centimetre
but-
defender, is next up. The mid-season draft is on
Very
Wednesday,
annoying.
and there are interceptors around that Carlton's looking at, the likes of Williamstown's Callum Dawson, Glenelg's Sam Durden there, but none of those guys clearly is Jacob Wiedering.
What about Liam Jones, Ralphie? Is that a serious path that the Blues might go down? What's his vac status and all of that? Is he eligible even?
No, unfortunately, he's not eligible because the AFL is yet to drop those provisions in terms of the mandates. He's flying at Palm Beach, Currumbin. I think he'll play for a club next year. It won't be at Carlton, but I think Gold Coast is quite clearly the club that would be looking at him, but it's certainly not going to fix their issues right now.
Liam Jones, that's
There's
interesting.
Some really unfortunate news surrounding Bobby Hill this
Yeah,
afternoon.
Yeah, and a
definitely.
remarkable story that goes with it as well. So Bobby Hill will be out indefinitely
Yeah,
with
Ruffy's
testicular cancer, and yet
comment
he
was pretty big.
diagnosed midway through last week. He knew that it couldn't get any worse. He knew that he needed surgery this week, and he said, I'm going to play. I'm going to play with my teammates and for my club. So, look, he was desperate to make an impact, and he kicked a lovely early goal. I think the priority for him would be to get himself right. I think it's still very likely that he will request a trade to Melbourne. Eddie, you're good mates with him. It's just a fantastic thing that he did with a bigger health battle coming up.
I think Liam Jones
fantastic for the courage
is
that he's shown
refusing to get that
when he
vaccine.
was diagnosed with it.
Looks
the
like Gold
dominant
Coast
play,
are trying to pick him up.
That game, kick an early goal, like
I
you said,
can't
but
pick
it
him
is
up for
sad.
the
Bobby's only 22.
season draft for the Blues,
Now
which is
about
unfortunate
getting
for
his
them.
health right. We see players in the AFL, already Sam Doherty, Ben Cunningham, that were diagnosed as well. So he's got a big battle on his hands. Wish him and the family the very best.
Well said, and no doubt those boys will be reaching out to him as well. We are thinking of Bobby today. Ralphie, what about a couple of concussions yesterday?
I heard
We
this
saw
this
Stephen
morning. Bobby
May
Hill's
and also Callan Ward
cancer.
subbed
Hopefully
out.
he's
Two
all right.
tough footballers subbed out with
Hopefully we can
concussion.
see
I
him
think
back next year, and
Melbourne Demons take on Sydney
maybe the end
next
of the
week.
year,
GWS
and
have
fingers
the bye.
crossed he
What's the
might
story with
become the
those two
Collingwood
today?
next year.
Melbourne just looked like a totally different team with Stephen May out of that side.
Yeah, the
So he's
injury
clearly
list
in
is
the
flowing for the
protocols. He'll
Blues,
miss
but
at least 12 days. The good news
it's
is
just
that
too
Adam Thompson
annoying.
is playing VFL today. He's the likely replacement. He's had 22 possessions as we speak. He's playing fantastic football. Now, they also have, of course, Harry Petty, who was hobbling about with a knee injury. Now, he's not certain to play, but at least there are reinforcements there. Now, Callum Ward, thankfully, as you say, he has the bye, and so he won't miss a game after this latest
he did
concussion.
retire,
Just
Liam
another
Jones.
extraordinary moment for him.
At least
I mean, just went
he
where
did
Angels feel
last
to tread.
year, but
One of the most courageous players in the
may
game.
be
And so,
back
yeah,
next
hopefully
year.
he'll be back after the bye, but one of the game's most admired characters.
It sure is, and you're one of the most
Yeah, it
admired
is, and
journalists, Ralphie, all over as
it's
per
not too
usual.
bad.
Hey, what about the lineup on Foxtel at the moment? So we got the second half coming from the
Pies and
MCG,
views.
Carlton, Collingwood. We've also got Bounce. Ed, I can see you shaking your head as in, how am I going to take this all in? You're 5 kids at home too. First crack, and then we also have the Monaco Grand Prix, 11 p.m. race start
Randy
tonight.
really
Charles
lost
Kerr
Kruger.
on pole.
That's our only one that we've lost fully this season. Hopefully the Pies can put up a good second half. Otherwise, it could be a pretty boring review.
Tonight, I'll be eating veggie palmies and chippies with our Australia Zoo family. Ta! The crocodile!
Look, both teams I reckon are going to be launching a big second half, but the Pies in particular. Mainly because, well, they're down.
Crikey, Paris.
And we
This is
shouldn't
where
be.
we keep the snakes. Oh, that is so crikey.
Can't even get crikey right.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's only a goal of margin. It probably shouldn't be, though.
Deals on top brand tools,
It
like the
really be a
AEG
lead
9-piece mega kit valued at over
to us.
$3,500 for an amazing $1,999. Plus, get a Fortune 30 for a bonus framing gun kit via redemption.
And Bombers Port Adelaide game's just about to get underway. Sorry, 46 seconds to that game.
Why do you think Australians love AFL so much?
Make it 6. Just swimming a crack. Pretty good. That's really good.
Yep, they will be looking at the top. So I hope for the top 8 finishing. You're Hawthorn next week. Do you think we'll beat Hawthorn? Because honestly, I have no idea. Hawthorn will put up a fight after that poor game against the Suns. I hope.
We were thinking of having a bit of a low-key day.
Maybe go to one of those little coffee places.
Against the Hawks.
And grab a croissant.
Maybe check out a market.
And have lunch somewhere really interesting.
Any thoughts?
Yeah, they have.
A couple.
They certainly have. The Hawks.
For over 10 years, you've seen them in your home. But now,
More locations, people.
for an event so big that you have to experience the vouchers.
So, yeah, Port Bombers game's underway. A good early start for Port Adelaide. Got plenty of players with disposals already.
Burgers movie, only in cinemas now.
No worries, Mr. King. I understand.
Okay, that fact gives me a lot of confidence for next week. I may include that in my tipping video. Thanks. Stays back to 2012.
It's a bugger when you get
Wow,
the big wet in the
that's
back part
really
of your top
cool.
end. The rough track, up and back, down, round the hoop, blow a gasket, chuck a U-banger, and you're back to where you started. That's why you got to go Tradie Bamboo. Tradie Bamboo No Chafe. Get them at tradie.com.
Yeah, that is true.
Watching Sunday Ticket on.
Port Adelaide have an early behind the Todd Marshall.
I don't think we know the full scale of it yet, but
When we play each other, that would be pretty big. That would be very big.
You already know, boys. It's round 11, by the way.
Yeah, right. No, we didn't know. There you go. So, no, we didn't know. It goes to show you that we only look a few weeks ahead. But
It's funny though. Round 11 could be 80,000 people, and you walk into the opposite coaches' boxes after sharing 3 premierships together.
yeah, we caught up for lunch the other day. I think that's the last time we'll ever catch up again. I must admit, it's going to be weird because
Yeah, I did mention at the start of the stream that both of them are former Lions players that were playing in the three-peat. That they did.
No doubt we'll have that throughout the year. But then when we play against each other,
I mean, I think one of them may have been captain at the time, actually.
Well, one will probably feel like catching up post-game and having a bit of a chat over the phone. The other probably not, unless it's a draw, of course. But this is one of the fascinating parts about when Collingwood and Carlton play each other now.
Absolutely, it is. They for sure they would have spoken. That was obviously before the season when Brownie did that. They would have loosened up. They would have sent a text message this week, no doubt about it.
Rui, you had the mosh mic.
Yeah, well, if you're the Collingwood forward line coming into the game, you would have been really conscious of the influence of Jacob Wiedering and how you were going to try and take him out of the game. He's not there. So it's time to exploit the lack of height and the lack of experience in that Carlton backline. Brody Myercheck, Mason Cox and Darcy Cameron, they've got to find a way to be really imposing in this second half of football and get Collingwood over the line.
Yeah, they do. And it's a perfect opportunity for big Mason Cox to go up forward and take a couple of grabs because, Wieders is their best defender. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
So here we go, Paddy Cripps leading his team out for the second half. Now, Ed, you've been working hard on this during the halftime break. You have a little theory when it comes to the medical sub.
Yes, I do. And it goes back when Carlton played Suns. So they used the sub early, and it was one of their key players too, Patrick Cripps, and Jordan Boyd come on, they lost that game. The second game they used sub early. Another important play for them, Mark Pitnett went out in the right, Jordan Boyd came on, lost that game. This game, Jake Reading went down. I don't want to jinx it. Hopefully,
So you know what you're saying
right now. Hopefully, Carlton can prove me wrong.
Hopefully Carlton cannot
essentially
prove
what
you
you're
wrong.
saying is we
Hopefully
need Collingwood to
Carlton
win
can
now to support
prove
the
you
little
right,
theory that
but they can't win.
I'm trying to say that. I hope Carlton proves me wrong.
Carlton fans are turning on you as we speak. Eddie.
Okay, so Ed's going for Collingwood now. What do you think's going to happen in the second half?
I just thought the way Carlton were able to wrest control of the game back in their favour. I still think their midfield, they're on top. So they pump the ball inside 50 a lot more than the opposition. If they're able to just find a bit more efficiency when they're going forward, I think Carlton are good things.
Yeah, well, like you said, I'm going for Collingwood now. You already said it, but nah. Carlton need to have a second big half, get on top. But like you said, the team that they're playing against, when they get a run on, they let teams come back.
Yeah.
But it's been a great game so far.
Eddie, no one's choosing favourites here. Stop choosing favourites.
Here we go. Eddie's Magpies taking on Carlton for the second half at the MCG.
This is going to be big.
We'll see you at three-quarter time.
Really big. My hands are sweating.
Ready to go, second
They are
half.
soaked in sweating now. Port Adelaide have their first goal. Goes to Connor Rosie. So, ball up. Come on, Collingwood. Come on. Cameron, DeGoey. Come on, Adams. Come on. It's not the best ball. Lipinski, come on. Come on, Sidey. Pick it up. Get rid of it. He did get rid of it, but it's not that well. Cottrell, boo, you, Cottrell. Boo. Cameron, hands it to Quainer, come on. Through the corridor, here we go. Adams, well done, son. That's brilliant. Well done, Chris. DeGoey, Chris. Get in there, Adams. Well done, Adams. We've got it out, Chris. DeGoey, round the body. It's really hot early, like at the start of the game. Mychek, Lipinski, Sidey. Down. I'm normally pretty scared in huge games. But this time our team's in the huge game. Oh, he's shit. Oh, he's dropped it. Shit, he's going to robe it. He's turned into a midfield and he's missed. Jesus Christ. Got to be more careful.
It was a ripper, had to leave his direct opponent. Probably having one of his
Go
better
out to
games
get
of the
him.
season
Yep,
start.
well done.
Big part of the reason why they've slowed down their scoring.
See, slow it down and see if we can find anyone through the middle. Be careful. So Chris, DeGoey, long ball, Coxie. Hands it off to Adams. Adams drops his mouth guard and sends it to Sidey. And Sidey's gone. And there's Lipinski. Lipinski, come on, the new recruit. What can he do? Okay, John Reps has come in. He goes, calm the Cats. Yes, we know they won, but we're focusing on the Pies here. Surely Lipinski can kick this. Surely. Round the body. And has snuck it in. Come on. Well done, Lipinski. We got the first of the second half. As Nick Martin kicks Essendon's first point. First score to point. Over there in Adelaide.
Every game, he had 30 in his first game for Collingwood. In the last 4 weeks, he's had 30, 30, 23 and 29. And he's been much needed to add that depth to the midfield.
Corey Durden's done nothing since quarter time.
Well, there's Lipinski. It was on offer for Adams had he been able
I am going to
find
check.
a bit more space when he got the handball received.
Okay,
from
good.
Cox.
Colton have the bye next
He was
week. I'm going to
still
get rid of Durden next week.
A few seconds later, once finally sight bottom saw him.
Saw it happen a couple of times.
And Finlayson just kicks a goal.
DeGoey, wrapped up by Cripps and taken to ground. Runs into the umpire. Coney pushes forward to the ball, allowing Cripps to do the ruck work. Cameron then in over the top of Walsh. So interesting that. Push to Coney
1 point ball game, yeah.
They set up with him,
It's close.
and Cripps took it.
John V and I will do a vlog since the game. Who does NM?
Howe for company. They'll head in that direction.
So,
Coney will get a fly at Howe
long
with the
ball,
fist over the top.
Quainer, tackle.
Fisher, taken high. Do they take the advantage?
Side bottom touch. They took the advantage. And they're lucky. Very lucky. Could be an interesting game. Geelong Western Bulldogs. If you're doing a vlog of that, that'll be good.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Unless you're in a much better position, you take the set shot there.
Yeah, that's exactly why you shouldn't take the advantage. Cameron, long ball, Cox. Got a hand on it, so that's a good result for Collingwood. Probably the best result in that contest.
Little late switch, like you said, because it doesn't allow the Collingwood backs time to reshuffle and get the matchups right. That's a team that really backs in its clearance game. We're going to win it without DeConing in there and get it forward to him.
So, ball in, Cox. Whacks it, crisp. Nice hands. Cameron. Weird little ball. Now, hopefully this Carlton player touches it and he grabs it instead. Sorry.
Glances inside. DeConing got his back to him at the moment.
So again, Carlton are going to go slow like they did late in that last term, and it's what got them the advantage.
So spasmodic, short movements of the footy here from the Blues.
So long ball. Mark this. Quainer, Fisher, can he do a special goal? He's missed.
So the Blues just 2 marks inside 50 in the first
3-point ball game.
Yeah, it'd be a big part of it. I mean, Collingwood isn't the biggest defence either, so a ploy to stretch
So
them.
he's Nick Dacos.
But the odd pluck inside 50, we know how good he has been overhead.
Tension does grow.
Also prevent them being able to
Pendlebury.
zone off and double and triple team Curnow.
Good kick.
Short to side bottom.
Now what does he do to his side? He's been playing mostly wing this year. Side he sends it long. My check. So close. Crisp at the back. Did well. Adams hands it to Elliott. Elliott. Good kick. And holding of the arm. Cox free. And Adelaide Oval. Port Adelaide are leading the Bombers by 10 points.
Yet to kick a goal this season from his 3 AFL games.
This will be. I don't think he's got the trip from here. No, if it's from outside 50, then he won't get it. It's. No, he's made the trip, but he's missed a lot. No, he's got to go home.
The distance was always going to test him there.
To be honest, I probably would have taken out the full. Makes our goal, makes our miss tally looks a bit better than it actually is. That's an interesting kick down the middle. Goes over the head of the intended target. Howe, long ball, and Elliott drops it, soccer it off the ground, and it goes right to the guts of Lewis Young. I wouldn't call that a missed chance for Jamie Elliott. Not much he could do there. Tight in the pocket. I was expecting it behind again. He didn't get one. Cox. Oh, he's fallen over. What are you doing, Mason? Elliott. What at that by Mason Cox? That is embarrassing stuff. He literally just falls over. And Carlton want to go central, and he's kicked it straight to Scott Pendlebury. Good looking kick in the middle to Goey. Scrappy looking kick. Mychek just got to hand it off. Lipinski for 2 in a row. Yes! Come on! Pies lead. Well done. Well done, Patrick Lipinski. You are a star. We finally made him pay from a turnover.
Costly turnover for the Blues at halfback. And Collingwood make them pay.
Just a little bit too cute here, I reckon, from Fisher. You can see in the background there, deconing on Nathan Murphy, giving up 20 centimetres. Part of the value of having him ahead of the ball is that you can just sit it
Really
on his head.
sloppy by making cops in that ruck contest before.
Opted to go short. That meant the turnover happened in a much more
And the
dangerous
body
area.
Adams. Clearance again for Collingwood. Long ball, Mychek collapses. Henry, wrap him up. Lucky not to give away the high there, Henry. Stopped as soon as he knew. Side bottom. Good tackle. Walsh. Lucky bounce. Side bottom. That is the luckiest bounce ever. Pendlebury. Side bottom. Should have given it to Lipinski. Not holding the ball. They stopped. The Carlton players stopped. And they're very, very lucky there, Carlton. Hewitt. Now Silvani's got the ball.
See Cameron as the loose man down the ground, so he won't want to go there. And slides the little one sideways right on the Sadat Nichols round logo.
So they want to go slow again, Carlton. Can we force them into a turnover? And oh no. That definitely was ball there, I agree.
Smart switch from the Blues.
Yeah, really good play.
Oh, God.
Little hole in the Collingwood defence allowed them to get back through the corridor.
I think Cripps is going to miss this.
Now a chance for the Carlton captain to put his team back in front. 15-5 for the season. Just listen to the Collingwood fans.
Boo! Yeah! Yes.
Wonderful atmosphere. Huge crowd.
This feels like a final now. The crowd's up and about. Starting to lose my voice. We'll take advantage of our home games as well. Out of bounds. Port Adelaide had their third goal.
Great signs that crowds are willing to come back and attend these big games. The AFL would be very, very happy.
Just got to be very, very cautious where he rucks this one out, Cameron. Nice one. Walsh hands it straight to Tyler Brown, who's wrapped up immediately. Quickly check who gets that goal.
Watch on Braden Maynard. He's just headed down with the doctor.
Oh, no, not Maynard.
They were on the bench, and then
That's such an important player. Charlie Dixon was the player who kicked out. I forgot he was playing. Yeah, Port are definitely going to win that. Mark it. Thank God he got the free there against Silvani. He was a push in the back. Yeah, they have not played in a final, that's for sure. I think they've really played in a thriller for a little while either. Koning, bit of an unreal, inefficient attempt. Carroll hands it off. Paddy Dow goes back to Carroll and he's mistaked it. Good pressure. Dacos, just slow it down a bit. This is what the Blues want to do, so don't slow it down too much. Good kick.
Tactical game between the arcs right now.
So Johnny Noble. He's electing to go right down the line, and he does. He bombs it down there. Creased. Hands it, just missed Tyler Brown. Found Degoe, who finds an open player in side bottom. And side bottom will get the look from 50, I'd say. Or maybe just out of 50.
So still side bottom. Not for the first time this quarter. Managing to sneak forward and be completely on his own inside 50.
He's been good side bottom this quarter. Him and Lipinski.
Last time he dished
Probably
off
been
to
our
Kane
best.
Lipinski. Now a chance to go back and kick himself.
Please, Sidey.
Would have been a great year for
Please.
the Pies.
Please. He's already got one.
Midway through this third term.
Please. He's missed.
He takes it left.
It did come back a bit, though. But it missed. That's a bit of a weird one. Cox had his name all over that. Don't know why I'd go there. It's 40.
Intercept
I
marks
dropped
now
it now.
16-8.
Blakehouse just saying to Cox, there's Noble, give him the handball. He's a better kick.
Cox.
Says, no, I
Long ball. My check. Ginnivan. Tyler Brown. Got rid of it. Luckily. Chera. Doherty. Probably would have taken that free kick, or maybe not. Cox drops it. Dacos. No ball. Back to Nick Dacos. That ball may work. Well done. Yes, my check. Yes. He's been quiet today. Hasn't been my check's day, but he can turn it into his day. Oh, come on. Port Adelaide have another goal. Wow.
And a kick from 30 out directly in front with no wind. All boils down to your action.
Zach Butters was the
Ability to be able
goalkeeper.
to carry it off.
It's great news.
Ryan check, a little left.
Just didn't sneak it in, so we're starting to miss again.
BT, just really quickly, Braden Maynard back on the ground for the Pies.
Great
So you
news.
get assessed down in the room.
Great
Doctors, but
news.
obviously all clear. He's back out there taking Charlie Curnow right now.
Thanks, Leggy. Collingwood 4-6 from set shots today. Inside 50s for the term, 9-5 in favour of Collingwood. So they're
Side.
controlling the territory and the game right now. Cripps worked under it.
Free kick, Cripps.
No one stands
I've had heaps of chances, and that could cost us here, just like the Cats game. Cripps, ooh, O'Brien very lucky.
You can get the 45 to Fisher. It's got Curnow versus Cox down the line. Silvani now there too. To potentially put a block on Cox and allow Curnow to get to the football.
Oh, Cox free, and Silvani was the one blocking. So exactly what the commentator was saying. And Cripps isn't giving it. He gave it to the wrong player. It's got to be 50.
It was actually Mason Cox's, but the advantage was paid a little further up.
One thing for sure, Cripps knew
It's a
it
free
wasn't
kick to
his.
that guy, and that's not the best kick. Cox got down there quickly. Ginnivan. Oh, he's handballed it straight to Chera. That would have been a good hand pass if that was a Collingwood player. Silvani. Oh, bro. Fuck. How? Just get it out of bounds. How? Maynard. Quainer. Crisp. Tyler Brown. Look out. Oh, he's been blocked out of it. And Silvani round the body. Well done, Quainer. Wrap him up. He's affected the kick enough for Sidey. Sidey's had a good quarter. Moore got a towel. Now side bottom. He's everywhere at the moment. And Oscar Elliott, that's out of bounds. Well done, Doherty.
Pressure from both teams has been really
This is
good
so
in this game.
fast. It's so
Collingwood
scared.
actually winning clearances in this quarter. It's their intercept game that's troubling Carlton, forcing them to be a little bit cute as they try and move the ball.
Cox whacks it. Oh, Cox free. Again. Against Cripps in the ruck. And he hands it off to side bottom, who is absolutely everywhere. Good looking kick, mind check. Elliott breaks through one, breaks through two, and just missed the lot.
He's moving well, Elliott. His timing.
Elliott's been very good today.
You worry about when a player spends a fair time out of the game, but
If Elliott was out, I'd say we wouldn't be winning this game. I wouldn't say we'd be in front. Probably wouldn't have won against Freo either. My check. He missed his boot. Adams runs into trouble. Chera. Todd. Oh, it's a free kick to Chera.
22 touches, 11 contested, and a goal so far for Adam Chera this afternoon.
Both teams embracing the physicality in this game.
What does Chera do?
Adams still be being
Hopefully kick it out in the full. I don't think he can kick it. He has kicked it out in the full. That's out in the full. That is fantastic. I called that. It's another opportunity for goal. Josh Dacos sends it long. Hoskin Elliott nearly did what he did last week. Cox. It's kicking in danger. I've never seen any of those free kicks paid anymore. No one gets the free.
They had a lot of angle changes early in the game, but they're going straight down the line, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a good call, BT. And same again here. It's relying on that big
high ball.
one-off mark.
More! Darcy Moore. Well done.
They just keep bombing it back inside their forward 50. Carlton need to be brave. Find that short kick, maybe get a run pass with a handball.
They are dominating territory. This can't score. Cox. Elliott, look at him here. He wants it. Super sub. Cox. Good tackle. If Mason Cox tackles like that, then that means it has to be holding the ball. He must have had prior if Cox tackled him like that. He lunged forward and tackled him.
We had no opportunity to get rid of that. Cox, little knockdown here, Saad.
Never see Cox tackle. Brilliant by Craig McCrader. Add that. Super sub. Slaps it towards goal. Doherty. No ball. Good mark. He could be in range. He's a big kick, but he's found someone wide. And guess who it is? Guess who it is? He's a ball magnet at the moment. Steel side bottom. That's a pretty simple kick. This has been such a long and boring quarter. Collingwood, chances after chances after chances.
Otherwise, that will be the result. If you go too quick, you'll be kicking to Collingwood spares.
2-3 to 0.
Side bottom has slotted it. Look at that. Straight through the middle. Side bottom with a big corner. Well done. Come on. That is a lovely corner. Just haven't really been able to dominate on the scoreboard just yet.
4 minutes remaining here in the third.
Bombers yet with another behind. Now 0-5. Dons, but Port Power, sorry, 4-2.
Steel side bottom getting another opportunity here, and just got to wonder whether or not it's the Carlton wingers who are getting so deep, trying to play that protective role because Jacob Wiedering is not out there. They want that extra player helping out, and it's allowing Steel side bottom to just get into that 35-40 metres out from goal. He's having a real impact.
Blues need to start winning some
Adams,
clearances. Thanks, Lingy.
ball up. No, it's come out. Be careful. Colton plays around it. Dow O'Brien sends it long. Wobbly, but Silvani's got it. He plays on, runs around and falls over. Gone. Gone. He made a mess of that one. The problem is Collingwood look a little bit tired. Look at Pendlebury there, he's limping. Some of our players look very tired. Caldwell takes another point on quarter time. 0-6, they are the Bombers.
Carlton's adaptation was in the second term. Collingwood has been in the third as they've wrenched back control.
Doherty drops the mark and just purposely runs out of bounds. He's not happy. He is not happy, Sam Doherty.
He's tripped himself up there, Jack Silvani, and threw it away. Coning into the ruck against Cameron at the front. Cripps throws it on his boot.
Cripps, high ball. Great mark, Nathan Murphy. He had a great first half.
He's used it superbly, and here's Josh Dacos.
Yeah, Doherty was pissed there, I agree. And Tagari keeps it in brilliantly. Sends it long. Cox somehow got front position. Slaps it to Chris. Chris. Well done, super sub. Good tackle. Yeah, Murphy again stands up. He's been very, very good. 2 minutes 46. Now, I think Carlton are known for their fade outs in last quarters. That was a throw by Cox. He's just thrown that. Oh my God, how did we get away with that? Chris, can we get a freebie? We'll get a freebie point. It's not really a handy point. Cox has literally chucked that out of the ruck. I don't know how he got away with that.
There's the frustration. Hit Newman and see him to say, well, where are we going with this, guys? Where's the movement?
Newman. That's an interesting kick. Cameron, Murphy, and Durden finally gets a disposal. Fisher went for the fend off with Dacos. Dacos grabbed his arm, so he had to kick it. And that wasn't the best kick.
I think a big feature of Collingwood's defence this quarter,
They've just gone straight down the line, 2-3. Every single contest except like 2-3 times. There's Roughhead watching on. Lipinski. He's a good player, Lipinski. He's had a pretty good quarter, although that's not his best kick. And that is fantastic pressure. We'll take that advantage. Thank you very much. Noble's too quick. He runs through the middle. We've got options. It's the super sub at the back. And Carlton's got the free. And Nick Newman is very, very, very upset. He's happy, though. He's got the free. Oh! He hasn't heard the call. And now Sard's got himself into trouble. If that was a Collingwood free, I guarantee it would have been a 50-metre penalty against Newman. He's very, very angry. DeConning. Long ball. Cripps. Noble. DeGoey. That is a panic ball if I've ever seen one. Mychek. Adams. Durden. Finally getting into the game. Wearing Eddie Betts' old number. Finds George Hewitt. Hewitt's going to send it back in. This time it's more one-on-one. Josh Dacos. Oh, DeConning's run past the football. And pushing the back. They'll slow it down here. Josh Dacos. Interesting ball. Good mark, Jack Crisp. So maybe a late one. It was definitely in the back. Super sub drops it. And what's Lewis Young done there? Probably should have picked it up. 30 seconds left. Can we just find a late goal here that we deserve? Lipinski keeps it in. Weird looking kick. Cox. And going back with the fight, that Carlton player, that was sore. And Cox making sure he's okay. Good sportsmanship there by Cox. Oh yeah, it's Sam Doherty as well. It's a heavy knock. Hopefully he's okay for my draft. So 17 seconds. Cox to go. Is this the late goal that we desperately want? Stocker chucks it. That's a throw. I don't think he could have gotten a fist on that. It looked like he did, but it's a pretty good effort if he did get a fist on it. 3 seconds, that'll be it. They'll probably take Doherty off at 3/4 time. They'll either start him on the bench for the last term, or have a concussion test. Cox grabbed it out of the ruck, kick, and Ginnivan There it is. Wow. Doherty's still sore. This is very, very tiring. This is going to be an interesting last term, all right. Now, I'm going to quickly check here who Carlton have lost to this season. They have lost
Who do you trust to
to
protect your wealth? Invest with Latrobe Financial,
the Suns.
Australia's multi-award winning wealth manager and leading credit specialist.
And the
Trusted by
Dockers.
Australians for
They haven't had a
7
loss since round 6. So this would be an upset of...
We never know if
Not the round, the Dockers upset would be the upset of the round. No question about it.
So when it's time
And
for our
Seaman
match
Carney
of
did tip him, maybe not.
we turn to keep the engine running. Welcome to my world.
You there?
So do you reckon the Blues will start
right?
scoring more in the last
Playing
term?
the wrong game, mate.
I reckon the
These
coach
breads
is
will
definitely
bamboo
not addressed
tradie
about
no
bombing
stay
it.
high and dry, like a wedge tail.
Because it's
over
not
Uluru.
choice.
Get 'em
Fingers
at
crossed.
tradie.com.
Fingers crossed.
Isabel asked how bad could cut-price coffee beans be. The answer, Isabel, is bad. And Felicity considered cheap home insurance that promised big cover. When it comes to the important stuff, don't risk bargain regret. Go here instead. Worried about cheap insurance? Who offers great value cover you won't regret? Amy does.
No worries, Mr. Kim. I understand.
I'll get your Wi-Fi sorted.
Let's get your business back online.
Tackle this tax time at Bunnings Trade. Move your business up the ladder this financial year with game-changing tax time deals on top brand tools like the AEG 9-piece mega kit valued at over $3,500 for an amazing $1,999. Plus, get it before June 30 for a bonus framing gun kit via redemption. Or pick up a Makita 18-volt brushless angle grinder kit for $349. Get more tax time deals at Bunnings Trade.
Tonight, I'll be eating veggie palmies and chippies with our Australia Zoo family. Tom, the crocodiles,
The lizards, the giraffes, and chihuahuas.
Crikey, Paris. This is where we keep the snakes. Oh, that is so crikey.
Can't even get crikey right.
When you're part of a team, deafness can be isolating, but a real team makes you feel like together is the only way. And their smiles and my strength.
Well, the Monday debrief begins with On the Couch, live from 6:30 on Fox Footy. Taylor Adams is their special guest, so let's hope for Gaz, Rui and Brownie's sake. Taylor is coming off a win this afternoon. And then it is over to AFL 360 with Jared and Robbo, Adam Simpson and Chris Fagan are on the coaches' night. But it is three-quarter time, rather. Jeez,
This is going to be a fun,
three-quarter time at the
but
SCG.
scary.
Carlton, they led by a goal at half-time. They now trail Collingwood by 11 points, 3 goals.
Yeah,
in
as
that
I was
quarter,
saying,
all
Carlton have not
Collingwood's
lost
way.
the game
The
since
first
round
time
6.
Carlton has been held goalless in a quarter this year.
Yeah, they were great.
Oh, they held
absolutely
goalless.
great. The tools
They were held
started to get
goal.
on top
That
for
is
the
a
ball, which is
that
what
is
we
a
asked for
massive
at
achievement.
half-time, Eddie, and
Oh, I'm so proud of the boys for keeping the boys, the Blues, goalless. Sidey's been fantastic. He did tip North against Melbourne. That was quite funny. So do you think the scoring will dry up for this last term? I think what Collingwood are going to do, they won't want to get a big win here. They think, I reckon they'll slow the game down, play it more slow, and they'll definitely make it more interesting.
Yeah, great quarter,
Hopefully.
8 disposals, 5 marks, and
Fingers
a goal.
crossed
What
we
about
can get
Pat
this.
Lipinski as well, Eddie? I mean, we talked a lot
At
about
the bye, I'm
what an
trading Nick
addition
Dacos.
he's been and a pick-up by the Magpies this season, but 2
Nick
goals in that
Dacos
quarter.
has been pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he did. And he's getting his opportunity.
I'll trade him out for his
at
bye.
Collingwood. He's coming in, he's playing some great footy for them, and he's popped up when Collingwood really needed him to kick a few goals. And like we said, that he needed to take a few marks down there with Jacob Wiedering out, and that's what the forwards are doing.
It was fumbly early, Lipinski, in the first quarter. He had 3 or 4 times where he just wasn't clean, so it looked like he really settled into the game there, into that third term.
Made up for it in that third quarter. So this is what is at stake, gents. Not only the rivalry of what's that hand movement you got going on there, Ed?
Yeah.
But 128 wins each. So whoever wins this afternoon, it may be a draw, but whoever wins will definitely claim bragging rights, that's for sure.
It's going to be massive bragging rights. 128, 128, 4 draws. The bragging rights up for grab. Carlton and Collingwood boys. I know you hate each other, so it's up for the last quarter to see who gets the bragging right.
So he's gotten better as the game wore on, because pre-game you're saying, oh no, it's
You're on
just
the
another
fence
game.
side,
Now you're using the word hates. We love it.
Don't forget, there's 2 coaches that are up for bragging rights against each other as well.
This is just sad at the moment. 6 goals
Really well, but it's set up for an absolute
to nothing at the moment.
Here, can Collingwood keep up that momentum?
80 plus 1,000 in the house at the MCG. Here we go. Huge final quarter.
Bit of a delay here. So we'll ball it in. Got a little bit of a delay here on the KO.
And Maynard boots it back towards the middle.
So Saab wins it. And Saab will send it long. Long and strong. Moore drops it. Cameron, get it out of there. Carlton have made a bit of an adjustment already. Walsh, round the body. Just got to get hands on this. Murphy, DeConning, Cameron. That's a goal. Is that their first goal of the second half? Motlop. He thinks he's kicked it, and it's going to be hard to overcall that. Score review.
Review underway.
It's going to be hard to
Certainly
overrule.
Darcy Cameron's hand there in the vicinity.
Is it touched?
Skewed there by Isaac Quain, or this will be a better angle. Yeah, right there.
The hand got closer before he kicked it.
Oh, no. I think it's going to be a goal.
Goal was the call, so umpire's call would mean a goal. Review complete. Looking at this angle, there is insufficient evidence to say whether the ball has been touched or not. Decision on the scoreboard.
It's a goal. Fuck.
Wait for the ball. Carlton with the opening goal of the final term. It's a 5-point game.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Calm down. You just gotta not lose very much. My heart's beating now. Hasn't beaten this fast, this hard for a little while now. Can't bear to watch this.
Well, that was the blueprint for Carlton. Started with the initial
That's
centre
what
bounce,
Carlton
forced
is
Collingwood
exactly
to have
what
to
it is.
win it back and then play from their back half. Under pressure, the kick that came out, Sard
Come on.
intercepts, deep entry. and
Pendlebury,
small forward
lovely.
to
They
go
put him in the middle. This last turn, that's on the ball. Walsh. They put Pendlebury in the quarter, in the middle for this last quarter, probably because it's that close. Oh no, Maynard, wrap him up. Drop on the ball. Noble, Moore, Josh, Dacos. They've lifted their pressure up, the Blues. They look a different side from that third term.
If they can win today, it will be one game under Michael Vostok, top position. Collingwood fighting for a spot in the 8. If they were to win this game, they would be in equal 8th position. Plenty to play for.
Come on.
DeConey
Koning trying to take it out of the ruck. Walsh, Carroll. Now, what's going to happen here? Quainer, Lipinski whams it out of there. Myercheck, Elliott, DeGoey, Myercheck. Now Carlton are going to go wide. Elliott, pressure, Sard holding the ball. Surely, the pressure's gone up. Smother, Adams, Pendlebury, well done. DeGoey, surely, just take your time. Chip mark, Myercheck. Come on, Pies. Over the top. And Coxie. Come on, Pies. Oh, my God. Port Adelaide got yet another goal. Going Myercheck, Cox. Jack going crazy. As Cox comes in, the big American Pie. Hasn't kicked a goal this season. He has now. Big Mason Cox. Come on, Pies. Come on, Pies. Oh, my God.
Spoke at the start of the day, Collingwood #1 in the competition for tackle differential. Their pressure against Carlton's clearance ability. On occasion, they just stayed and stuck to that task defensively.
11-point game.
Pressured and harassed. Now they lead by 11 points.
Yeah, it's an 11-point ball game again.
A match-winning effort from Brown. Not just the smother that caused the turnover, but Sard came streaming off half-back and he stuck with him.
The reason why she said match-winning performance there is because it's going to be a low-scoring last term, I reckon. Ball in to Conning. Pendlebury. Kick. Middle. Lipinski. Free kick Lipinski, who started this last term mid-forward. That's got to be 50. It wasn't chucked onto him on the floor. Surely. Lipinski will take his time here. We'll waste a couple of minutes, I'd say. We're trying to... It's a long ball. Cameron. Tyler Brown. Back to ball. Come on. Come on, Pies. Tyler Brown. The Collingwood fans go nuts. Oh, yes. Oh, well done, Brownie. That's enough, I'd say, to keep Callum. I'd say that's enough for Callum Brown to be kept out of the side. Trying to snatch his brother's spot. Need a bit of a percentage booster. Seeming Port Adelaide are going to come with a percentage booster. Essendon have finally kicked their first goal. Well done, Andrew Phillips.
Brown's ever played about a minute of footy in his career. First, the defensive effort to create the Cox goal.
And
now one for himself, stayed down.
They got the Collingwood chant out. I don't think it's over yet.
Somehow found a way through all those hands.
Telling you my voice is a bit sore. Cameron. And they'll rebuild that up. Yeah, 2 quick goals in a row. Pressure now on Carlton. Is this going to force them to make silly mistakes? Chris, that's high. It's got a long way.
Umpire discretion, no 50.
So I'd say Chris. See, we're not taking... This is great. I thought we'd be wasting time here, but we're not. We're just bringing it in forward, trying to get those goals to finish the game. Henry, the super sub. It bounces at the back. Cox falls over yet again. You absolute klutz. Newman. That's a free kick, Silvani. Yeah, Blues free kick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a good mark.
Having to push right up the ground. He's got to Koning as a marking target inside 50.
Interesting ball. He didn't turn around in time there, did Nick? Oh, he's...
As the deep target.
What's he doing here, Owies? He's going to send it long. More. How? Get it out of the house. He does. It's not the best kick, but it may work for Ginnivan. He was held. And is that Jack Nunes? What is Jack Nunes doing out there? That was Jack Nunes. Is he in? 20th intercept mark. That's great. But was Jack Nunes wasn't in the side?
He's having a big impact.
I swear to God he wasn't in the side. Oh no, he is in. He's only had the 10 touches. Mate, that's my mistake, guys. Josh Dacos, that's a bit of a smother. Now Lipinski. Brilliant handball to Chris. Chris back to Lipinski. Now Lipinski over the top. What about the handball to DeGoey? DeGoey, Pendlebury, Quainer within range. Quainer, this for the game. He's missed. Maybe not the game there. I got a bit overreacted there. Definitely not the game. This is the biggest lead of the game right now. Or equal with Collingwood's second quarter effort. So, oh my God, Liam Stocker. Talk about putting your teammates under pressure. That's touched. So, that's a little bit of a fumble there by Pendles. He doesn't normally fumble, Pendles. He has there, though. Oh my God, my voice. My voice. I'm going to wear the Pies beanie proud and loud at school tomorrow if we win this game. Jack Priest. Interesting ball. Lipinski. Ginnivan. There's the super sub. Hewitt. Paddy down. Kick it out the full, mate. Come on. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Shank it out in the full. How? Well done, How. 32-point lead, Port Adelaide over there in Adelaide Oval. They're going to get that win easily. Oh my God, my voice. Long ball. Cox. Ginnivan. We haven't seen a special goal yet from him today. Hand pass. Side bottom. Lipinski. Chera gives it straight back to Lipinski. He's wrapped up on the ball. And he may be concussed there, Lipinski. Hopefully he's all right.
Look how fast Collingwood filled the corridor here. Again, they can't change angles, have to go down the line.
Chera, long ball. Silvani just got it. That could have been 50 there to Carlton. That's an interesting ball. It worked. Kerno. Can they get it back to 2 goals? Good kick. Fisher.
Change of angle is all about. That was it. Someone with the courage to kick it into the middle and not just go down the line, then creates such open play from there on.
Yeah, charity to Silvani. Carlton are going to have to take risks like that to run this lead down.
Huge kick for Zach Fisher. 11-5 for the season.
Boo! Hear the Collingwood fans. Boo! Boo! He's missed! He's missed! Come on, Pies! Yes! Long ball, Tyler Brown, Walsh. Got him out of bounds. 12 minutes, 11 seconds. 17-point game. There's Nathan Buckley. Look at him watching on. What a legend.
Such a champion Collingwood player he was. Legend of the Collingwood football.
Cox hits it straight back towards the boundary. This is smart by Collingwood. What they're doing here is trying to waste the seconds down.
Fremantle last week, Carlton this week, and Collingwood fans can all of a sudden just have a little bit of hope again.
2 behind to Sample Pepper and a goal.
Turning out for them.
So
Silvani and Cox.
He's looking good. There's Cripps. Weird little kick. Now Hoskin Elliott. Look at him go. Adams. DeGoey. Now Chris. Adams. Good looking kick. And here's the super sub to maybe ice the game here for Collingwood. In what has been a sensational all-round performance by the Magpies.
Great composure shown by all Collingwood players in that rush forward. Henry been good again today, been lively. Big week last week. 35-metre kick.
He got it. Super sub. Super sub. Super sub. This is a black and white. I don't know. I'm so proud of what they've done. These last 2 weeks come up as underdogs. To do this against our arch rivals and in the wet of Optus Stadium. It's just been the best 2 weeks you could ever ask for a Collingwood fan. We're now 10 goals, 13. We're 10th. So it's not done yet. Let's just finish it off now. That's a good waste of time. That wasted about 2-3 seconds. We do know that. Cameron. And there's a free kick to George Hewitt against Adams. Only problem here, Ginnivan and De Goey aren't going to kick those 6 goals. One ball, De Goey. Good wrap up. Crisp. Maynard, this is a big ball to be won. And Carlton will take the advantage for his side. This is a tough kick. Especially for a small guy. I think he's a left footer, so this may help.
7-8 for the season.
Hasn't kicked a goal yet today.
Pickings for the Carlton small forwards today. And a chance for Owies to impact the game right here and now.
There's a right foot, and he's got it.
And he does.
Wow.
Blues get the first of the 4 they need. Marching back to 17 points as we approach the midway point of this final quarter.
Well, again, we set the example for Carlton. It must come out of the middle of the ground for them to
Good
get a
goal
chance
by
in this
Owies.
one. Surging it forward, clever use by Saad, and what a terrific finish by Owies. But all of their good forward play today has come from centre clearances. They've got to get that drive through the middle.
Come on.
Over the middle we go again.
And there may be a free kick here, and there is. It's Darcy Cameron. Come on. Good chip kick. Pendlebury. Still 10 minutes left in this game.
Pendlebury to
Elliott. Yeah, it was a pretty big kick. Pretty big free kick it was.
Waiting for something to happen in then.
So it's a long ball. Super sub! Brilliant mark, super sub. It's a bit sweaty in here. He's starting to get a bit humid.
Basically uncontested. Have a look at this. The pack forming. And from the side came Henry.
Come on, super sub.
Plowman just lost a metre or two.
He's keen to sign a new deal. We may have him. Come on. I'll go nuts if this goes through. Super sub. I believe he's third. The back-to-back goals for him. Yes! Goal! Come on, Pies! Let's go! Brilliant. And they all get around him. Every single player on the team Gets around Oliver Henry. I'm going to double check that stat, how many he's got. So that first one they got there, they'll have to redo that again. He's got 3 Oliver Henry, and he's the leading goal kicker on the field right now. So maybe we have 2 young guns now that can do good in Henry and Ginnivan.
Just get it to the dangerous spot. Give yourself an opportunity. Not going to get scored against from there either. Ollie Henry. 4 goals last week in the 2.5 quarters he had as the sub. Another 3 today.
Okay. So 666 warning. Free kick to. Not a free kick yet, but if there's another one at Carlton, then there will be a free. Side bottom, Adams, Doherty. That's an okay ball and it works. Oh, it's a big kick from here.
Once again, get them back to within 17 points. This is what they need. Quick scores. Quick
Do you think he'll get it, footy fan? He's got it. Yeah, Owens kicks the goal. He will miss. The Pies, I think, will win that. Nah, Owens just kicked that goal. It's not over yet. He will miss, Rick. Well, he certainly didn't miss. It's a pretty bloody good kick from outside 50 for a small boy, too. Come on. This is a big midfield battle. The Bombers have got it back to 32 points. Over there in Adelaide Oval.
A couple here in the last quarter. In fact, he's kicked Carlton's last 2. He's given them just a little opening here. 17 points.
Come on, Ponds. Come on, this is a big midfield battle. Clearance who wins it. DeConning whacks it up into the air. Side bottom. Drops the mark. He's been quiet this quarter. Carlton get it forward. Get him, Noble. Well done, Noble. Ball. Dacos. Nice and composed. The Pies. And we've got a winger over there. And we'll quickly just go end to end. Tyler Brown's having a brilliant last 4th quarter. My check, 1 on 2. And I call that a win. Out of bounds, that's definitely a win for Collingwood.
Pressure today has been so good. Carlton, where they've gotten a lot of teams this year, is just breaking through tackles out of the centre bounce from stoppage.
I haven't filmed anything for the weekly vlog yet, so I'll quickly do that now.
Every stoppage so critical now. The Blues win it, they look dangerous, but same can be said.
So the Pies are winning this at the moment. Look at this. They are dominating against Carlton. They lead it 11-13, 79 to 9 goals, 862. Carlton had the 3. If you guys are watching, say hi to the weekly vlog. It is brilliant at the moment. It's an all-round performance. It's really good by Collingwood. You can see there on the bottom of the screen. Port Adelaide lead the Bombers by 31 points. Maynard takes a bounce. And if we can get this goal, we can get it on the weekly vlog. And Henry, oh, well done. Well done, Plowman.
Chance for the Blues now through Newman. Newman wide, pulled up in his tracks, had to go back to O'Brien.
There it is. I've got a video out for the weekly vlog.
Has to be all out attack now. Throw caution to the wind.
They can't afford to just go the slow way.
53 seconds left of the half.
So Chera's starting as a forward, then rolling up as an extra on-baller.
Look how stagnant they are, Days.
Players like Doherty and Sard kind of relinquish their defensive responsibility.
So Fisher's gone into the midfield and Chera's sending the ball forward. So Josh Dacos, long ball. Kneeling. Henry's looks hurt there. Hopefully he's good. He'll get up. Adams, leads the match. It's going to fall short. My check keeps it in. And now Cripps. Couple bounces. He fumbles. And now Durden. That's an interesting ball. 1-on-1. And he wins it, Kerno. They could get back to 11 points. They could go back to back here, the Blues. Come on. 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 Boo! 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 Oh, shit. Oh my god. Everyone's going to be singing I Love It When Collingwood choke soon. Because I'm telling you, we're about to choke it. Mine too. My heart. I can't feel it at the moment.
Don't you love that? Big contested grab and then took
Look at
responsibility.
Kerno's face.
Love seeing that from Kerno. Game on.
From about the same spot, Lance Whittle launched a big bomb in the final term of the 99 prelim final to get the Blues home. This one keeps them alive.
Come on. Oh shit. How lucky that midfielder fell over. Come on, Pendlebury. Keep it in.
80,627.
80,627. In 27, sorry.
Pendlebury and Cameron
Yeah,
immediately
dark
tackled.
camera.
Tick under 5 minutes.
My god, my heart. Look at Michael Voss. Look at his face. Cameron. Grips. He's got to get the clearance. Collingwood look tired. They're about to choke it. More. Quainer. Get it out of bounds, Quainer. Get it out of bounds. Noble. Oh my god. Carney predicted Pies by 3. Okay. This is where I'm going to get a bit shouty. Cameron Wackett, yes. Good. Maynard to go. He's clearing kick. It's long. And Cox jump for it. Elliott, my check. There's a win for the Blues. O'Brien, side bottom. It whacked him right in the forehead. Tyler Brown, side bottom. You can step over. It won't be deliberate, I don't think. And he just wobbles it forward. Collingwood, they're running out of energy. Long ball forward. Got to get a mark here. Kerno, inefficient attempt, surely. Nick Dacos, look at the composure in the young Dacos. Quainer. Long ball. Cox. Hewitt. High ball. Howe. Big fist. This is the biggest play of the year. Biggest play of the year. There's a free kick. We got the 3.
We've spoken about how dangerous the Carlton small forwards were, but he was better then.
Pies have been happy with chaos all day, but right now in this scenario, Days, they're happy to slow it down.
Absolutely, time is their friend here. The other big one was Howe, and we know he's a big intercept marker, loves a specky, but you had to spoil in that scenario. Read it well.
Clayman at the back. Take it high. The next knock to go. So the Blues go quick. They try to pipe their
Come
way
on.
through.
Mark it.
Cripps over the top, came
Quainer. Tackle him, Nick. Ball. Yes. 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 Well done, Nick.
So Carlton have to get up and
Quainer.
deny all these little chips around.
They've now done that, so they've stopped that. They'll force Quainer to kick it down the line here. 2 minutes 48 remaining here. Need 2 quick goals.
Mark.
High ball, almost by a
Cox. Adams. Elliott. Degoe. Send it in. Lipinski. Nunes has got to go now. He goes through the middle.
Chera thought about the handball, turned to the stands, can't afford to go too wide, still got possession of the footy,
No. What a Noble! He did it last week, and he does it again. Back-to-back efforts. That's fantastic. Just slow it down. Yeah, this is what we do best. This is what we've been doing all 2020 and 2021, just holding the ball.
Push up, take all these away, even if it means you leave a Collingwood forward out the back. Have to be thinking to turn it over as soon as you can.
Send it long. Send it long, Josh. They've got to go now. Carlton. He shanks it through the goal. No. O'Brien's kept it in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get him. Get Sard. Get Sard. The umpire's in the Nobles' way. Oh, they've played it on so they can get the goal. Oh, no way. Oh, no. 5-point game.
We said they needed to roll the dice. They did. And they come up with 6 points.
We've got to get an extra behind. We've got to get an extra behind the ball. Oh, we can't get an extra behind the ball. Hopefully they'll get that. Come on. Just hold it in.
260 games, 128 wins apiece and 4 draws, and still we don't know who's going to edge ahead right now. 1 minute.
Pick it up, Chris. Whack it forward. Oh, no way. No way. No. More. It's ball in. 49 seconds.
5-point game. Dare we say the Wayne Harms pocket? More than 80,000 fans. 49 seconds remaining. DeConing versus Cameron.
Get it out of there now. Get it out of there. No. Surely not Nunes. Get it out of bounds. Ginnivan. 31 seconds. 31 seconds. Come on, we've got no time. Got 5 points. We just got to get it out of there. Whack it out of there. Got to win the clearance. Just whack it out. Maynard, it's smothered. Silvani, no. He's missed. He missed. I thought he kicked it. I literally thought he kicked it. I literally just thought he kicked it. Oh, I was about to cry. Come on. Come on. This is not a Mitch McGovern moment of 2017. Why did he hand pass it? That's a torpedo. Mark. Tackle. Ginnivan. Ball in. It's going to be a miracle for the Blues to win. 5 seconds. Oh, Carney predicted it. He predicted it to be game of the year. Last seconds. Weekly Vogue. Collingwood win the best game. Collingwood win. Good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play the game. Side by side, we stick to win. Look at them. See the barracks are shouting as all barracks show. All the premierships are cakewalk for the good old Collingwood. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh, I literally was about to cry. I literally thought Silvani had kicked that. I thought Silvani had kicked that. That was nearly a choke. Yeah, just a little, Sidey. Just a little. Just a little. They know how to play the game. Side by side, we stick together. We hold our magpies, man. Sorry, I wasn't reading your comments at all. I was just panicking. I literally thought Silvani had kicked the goal. I was about to cry. No, Collingwood. Back-to-back thrillers. And now we got the Hawks. Our season's shaping up. Oh, the best win you will ever see. That is our best win in the last 3-4 years. And Cardi nearly got it spot on. Best game of the season. It was a 4-point win. He predicted 3 points. This is nuts. Silvani is literally crying. Mate, I'm so happy you missed, mate. I would have been pissed off at you. They're going to re-show it. Oh, yeah. That probably should have been a free kick to Walsh.
Whether it was deemed too insignificant or whether it should have been a free, you be the judge. Probably looking at that, it's a free kick.
Oh my God.
Back down to you, Lenny.
The Bombers are in a world of
Watching a
trouble.
lot of these rivalries and amazed at the crowd. What's it like to play in front of one?
Oh, unbelievable. The crowd was awesome today.
Look at all the Collingwood.
Was just deafening. Couldn't hear some of the
Collingwood.
messages, so, it was an amazing game.
You were right down
I'm going to have to wrap up the stream in a minute.
bits of play.
I thought it was a free kick too. I wasn't looking though. I was looking through the camera.
Yeah, no, it was just crazy.
That probably should have been a free kick.
We're also mindful we didn't want to get ping-pong on the ball, so credit to Carlton. They kept coming on.
Oh my God.
I was incredibly impressed. Late in the game, Charlie Curnow goes for the big fly. You had to get
Yeah,
in front and square.
I agree. There'll be a lot of angry fans.
How do you have that composure so early on in your career?
What a win by Collingwood. 4-point win. Thanks for watching this live stream. Best live stream I'll ever do. What a finish. That is going to be in my video for this week. Collingwood defeat Carlton by 4 points. And I'll see you guys later for my Collingwood review.